Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Good morning, everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh, yeah, you locked it. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Good morning. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Sleep good?
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna
Krishna Hari Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna. Chant a little bit lower, Ranga, because we're going to get thrown out. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Just try and listen to. I know you're ecstatic, but try and just lower, because otherwise that won't be lasting long. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama Rama. Yeah, right. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 yeah Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. They don't like us purifying Goa. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. You know, Prabhupada said preaching is a thankless task. And people don't know how thankless it is. Because what we're doing is not only purifying Goa, it's purifying the whole Krishna consciousness movement. And they don't know it. People, it's getting all this flack and everything. You know? But what we're doing here is the most powerful thing going on the planet. You know, if you think about it, all this ecstatic love, this is the Lord's personal presence coming, and it's so powerful. You know, coming and it's purifying through us. So many beings here. So much ignorance and craziness being pumped out. See, we're pumping out the truth. They're pumping out all ignorance. And nobody's doing what we're doing. See, so the truth is coming out. And then with Bhakti, with power, potency of Bhakti. And nobody knows. People think we're like here, a disturbance. Oh, It's got everybody sleeping, you know, and drinking and having drugs, and then you're a disturbance. This is called Maya, illusion. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I just wanted to say that.
I want to say that this is so powerful. You know, last night we were on the beach chanting and doing Sankirtan. And we finished.
Just don't stop them. That's keep going, man. Be quiet. We'll get it. There you go. Okay. Don't want to stop the flow.
Last night we were on the beach chanting, doing kirtan on the beach, and everybody was we didn't get as many, but everybody was dancing and jumping about and things. And besides somebody getting rather irate with them, but it was all right. It was good. And then Janik and I went for a drink. It was soda water and tonic we had before you jump to conclusions. We had a drink and we were sat there, and there was this guy who was obviously of African descent, wasn't he? And his wife and a friend sat behind us, and they started speaking to us. And it's strange, we'd never seen them before, but it's strange that, you know, people who we've never seen before, they automatically connected with us, and we were chatting to him afterwards. Oh. It was very, very good. And he said he wanted to come along to the Kirtans. He heard us on the beach. See? And it doesn't matter. It's just if you chant this name out loud, you know, give it to anybody, somebody's going to get something from it. And he was saying, Hare Rama, you know, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And it was very good. And his two women there with him were also very appreciative and everything like that. And everybody was seen so far as a knock-on from this, you know, going to the shop and getting whatever it is. Everybody says to us, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. There were two Russians and their wives in there who were very timid before, but they were sort of all very, very nice to us and saying, we will come along to the next one on the beach. You know, whether they will or not is you know, everybody says that, they come along to it, but nobody comes along. But they've all heard it. They've all, for miles around here, everybody's heard it. And everybody's saying, when we see us, Hare Krishna, which is very, very good. Excellent. So I just want to tell you that it works. Yeah. Works. Even though we get that flack, we also get the other thing. Yeah, sure. The praise, you know, it comes on very well. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I think we'll chant a little bit more in a little while. I like to continue, but River's up, and she probably would like a class, unless she says she wants to just chant, then I'll do that, because that's really nice too. But maybe we'll read a little bit now here while she's up. Okay, and all right, so let's read some Vrindavan Lila. I guess we're going to Vrindavan, might as well read about it, huh? Chant the verses. So Lalita Madhava, we're in Act 3 somewhere. This is by Rupa Goswami. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So, Krishna is leaving Mathura now, and this is about that. So a voice from behind the scenes, "O girl who has lost all hope, try to understand for a moment. Look a little from the corner of your eye. Merciless Akura, the son of Gandhini, is quickly bringing the horse." Purnamasi, "Child, because I cannot see Radha, I am very worried." Vrinda, looking to the right, "Alas, alas, look, Vishaka and the other gopis cannot bear either to tell or not tell Radha the news of Krishna's departure for Mathura city. They are completely stunned. They stand together ear to ear as if they have lost all sense." Purnamasi, unhappy, "O Radha, when the blinking of your eyes momentarily interrupted your seeing Krishna, you had glorified the fish who were so fortunate that they did not have to bother with this blinking. O Radha, whose heart is wounded by love, what will happen to you now that fate is taking Madhava Krishna to Mathura city?" Vrinda, look, the tumultuous sounds of the gopis crying has made restless-eyed Radha run from the path as a frightened doe. Purnamasi, alas, agitated with transcendental madness, Radha now babbles eloquent nonsense, running from one language to another. A voice from behind the scenes, "Now that I see Raja's Prince Krishna standing on the chariot with his brother and uncle, well, why do I stumble and fall to the ground? Why does the earth move about like this? Why are the Kadamba trees dancing?" A voice from behind the scenes, "Krishna is now beginning on the path around Govardhan Hill. O friend Radha, please do not lament." A voice from behind the scenes, "Now I know everything. My friend, what will you cleverly hide from me? O wretched gopi, stop. I will be unhappy when Krishna is gone. Why does this shameless breathing again and again move up in my throat?" Vrinda, "O noble lady, Vishaka is about to say something." A voice from behind the scenes, "After he kills Kamsa, Krishna will again meet you in the middle of the night. Oh, my friend, you are the most patient and tolerant of the gopis. Please do not be upset." Purnamasi, listen to this eloquent gopi's words. A voice from behind the scenes, "Don't console me. Hopeless girl, your mouth is dry praising me." Far away, the wheel of Krishna's chariot again and again breaks the belly of the hard earth. Purnamasi, her heart afraid of lotus-eyed Krishna's journey. Radha, whose eyes are like a chikora bird's, has become restless. Vrinda, one moment she cries bitterly, the next moment she rolls about on the ground before the chariot. The next moment her tear-filled eyes gaze on Krishna's face. The next moment she places a blade of grass between her teeth and bows down before Lord Balaram and begs him not to leave Vrindavan. Is there any person Radha will not throw into the ocean of intense compassion for her? Purnamasi with tears. Although in the presence of dear-eyed gopi friends, she would never even for a moment glance at Krishna. With even the slightest fragrance of tears gliding to her lips, now without embarrassment, even before her superiors, she stares at him with tear-filled eyes. Radha makes my heart wilt with pain as Krishna rides on the chariot. Gazing at Radha's anguished face. How many thick tears appear in his eyes, like drops of honey out of this flower. Vrinda, O noble lady, the gopis' life breath will now follow their master Krishna. Purnamasi, look, look. Here comes someone bearing a message from Krishna. The message says, "Oh, beautiful, pious gopis, some anguished nights you may see before you again attain my auspicious company." In this way, Krishna, the killer of the Aghasura, with the ropes of hope, kindly bound the deer of the lotus-eyed gopi's life breath. Vrinda with anguish, now that the lotus-eyed Krishna has left Vraj to go to Mathura city, the bumblebee will no longer drink honey. The peacocks will not decorate the forest with their lively dances. And the chikora birds will refuse to keep company with their wives. Purnamasi, following the tracks of the chariot wheels, she laments. Radha's pathetic cries of grief plunge the entire world into an islandless ocean of intense pain. These marks in the all-tolerant earth that appear to have been made by the wheels of the moving chariot have in reality been made far away by Radha's cries. Vrinda, alas, alas, the pain of separation from Mukunda has unsettled Radha's mind. Sometimes she runs about, and sometimes she stands still like a painted picture. Sometimes she laughs, and sometimes she weeps bitterly. Sometimes she is in a very talkative, and sometimes she is silent. A voice from behind the scenes. My dear friend, where is Krishna? Who is like Where is Krishna? His head decorated with a peacock feather. Where is he? Where is Krishna, whose flute produces such a deep sound? Oh, where is he? Where is Krishna, whose bodily luster is like the luster of a blue inderneel gem? Where is Krishna, who is expert in rasa dancing? Oh, where is he who can save my life? Tell me where to find Krishna, the treasure of my life, and the best of my friends. Feeling separation from him, I hereby condemn Providence, the shaper of my destiny. Purnamasi, alas, alas, this body is now overwhelmed with pity. I must go at once. Vrinda, noble lady, I would like to bring Mukara here. They both exit. Consoled by two gopi friends, Radha enters. Radha, oh beautiful faced friend, I did not fully drink the nectar of Lord Krishna's joking words with my ears. I did not fearlessly gaze without restriction on his lotus face. I did not firmly embrace his chest. To my heart's content, moment after moment, my mind remembers all this and it trembles in pain. Vishaka, why, even though you know of Krishna's message promising his return, do you still torture your friends by plunging yourself into this blazing fire of grief? Radha, oh my friend, the gopis who have beautiful curved eyebrows may be convinced that Krishna's heart is flooded with waves of compassion for this downtrodden person. Still, my cruel enemy, the pain of being separated from Krishna, is intent on cutting my heart into pieces. That enemy will not for a moment allow me to celebrate a festival of auspicious happiness. In agony, the blazing fire of separation from Lord Krishna, the King of Gokul, has broken my heart. That fire is more painful than the puka fire, more troubling than the strong doses of poison, more intolerable than Indra's thunderbolt, more sharp than the spear plunged into the heart, and more horrifying than the last stage of cholera. A voice from behind the scenes. Krishna is many millions of times more dear to Radha than her own life. Now that he has gone far away, her heart has become wounded by many sharp javelins of unbearable grief. She has been emaciated. She may roll about on the ground, and she may scream in pain. O noble, pious Mukara, please do not try to stop her. Please do not try to stop her. Lalita, glancing at the area behind the scenes. Vrinda, well done, you stop Mukara, who is eager to intervene. Radha, again seeing a Chakravarti bird. She makes the following request. O Chakravaka bird, because you have come here from the east, you must have seen Krishna. Please tell me the news of his activities. Has someone acted to relieve the Lord's fatigue traveling on the highway in the chariot? Has someone decorated him with leaves and fresh sprouts and other forest ornaments? Lalita, dear friend, look at the king of crows sitting on top of this kandamba tree. He seems to be a relative of us gopis suffering in separation from our beloved. He seems to be yearning to go to Mathura city. Radha praising the crow. O brother, O crown of all use, after you leave Rajabhumi, please go to Vrindavan's King Krishna. Offer respectful obeisances to him and speak to him the following message on my behalf. O moon of all amorous heroes, the flames of separation from you are now beginning to burn the animal of my life breath in the house of my body. Please unbolt the firm lock of hope that keeps this animal in the burning building. Seeing the female parrot on the left. O parrot friend, I did not know you were a messenger from Krishna. Tell me the news. Has Krishna crushed the sharp thorns of his enemies? Is he now surrounded by his friends? Does he call for a chariot to come here? Is he now eager to travel west to the land of Raj? Frightened and crying. What will my superiors say now? Now where will I be able to hear the nectar sound of Krishna's flute? I do not hear any words that will drive away my grief. I cannot be peaceful for even a moment. Alas, where is the Lord of my life now? Oh, miserable life, please do not run out of my throat at once. Please run out of my throat at once. No longer can I see Krishna. Vishaka aside to Lalita. Oh, Lalita, quickly do something to stop. Even for a moment, the waves of suffering that are drowning our dear friend Radha. Lalita approaches Radha. Oh, lotus-eyed one, we think that clever, playful Krishna is simply playing a joke on us. And these events, beginning with Akura's arrival, are all his joke. For us, he is not willing to leave Vrindavan at any time. Oh, friend, if you simply search for him in the forest, you will quickly find him there. Vishaka, well done, Lalita. Well done, you are intelligent. Radha, my friends, this is not impossible. Let us search for him. After walking some distance, she sees some does. With tears in her eyes, she calls to them in a loud voice. Hello, O does, the grass is falling half-eaten from your mouths. Is this because charming Krishna has stolen your hearts? Is it because you have met the wandering guest of Krishna's sidelong glance? Or because you because you have heard the sweet music of his flute? Oh, PMs, please give up all your duplicity and quickly tell me, where is peacock-crowned Krishna hiding in this forest? Where is Krishna, whose flute music whose flute music pleases you millions of times more than the thunder of many rain clouds? Oh, Vishaka eagerly craning her neck. I can see a Gunja necklace in the grove by Radhakund. Radha, with great awe, she picks up the Gunja necklace, smells it, and trembles, reflecting on the splendor of the ring of jewels. You were once on the chest of Krishna, the enemy of the demons. O Gunja necklace, friend, why do you, overwhelmed, now roll about on the ground on this forest path? Lalita, how is it that by wandering in search of Krishna, we have come near Sakti Stali, Chandravali's home? Radha, oh dear friend Chandravali, very eager. Oh Vishaka, I have so yearned to see Chandravali, who I so rarely see, and who is very dear to Krishna, the prince of the Gopas. Vishaka, confined to the house of her grandmother, Karala, she has been wasting away in grief. Radha, oh, I shall go now and pray to Govardhan Hill. She takes a few steps and with jealous rivalry says, oh, Vishaka, why do you cheat me in this way? Chandravali is here. She approaches and says with tears in a choked voice, oh, friend, have you seen our friend, the independent-minded Prince of Raj? Has he come here with glistening, smiling lips, a flute in his hand, and a peacock feather in his hair, and timid eyes glancing at these groves of flowering vines? Oh! Filled with buzzing bees, with blinded by joy. Hearing the mountain cave echo her words, she becomes uneasy. Why does Govardhan Hill cry the same question back at me? Bewildered, she goes close to the cave. Oh, beautiful Chandravali, suffering Radha can see how your body has become auspicious by Krishna's many tight embraces. Please embrace me with your arms, fragrant from the touch of Krishna's flowering earrings. She tries to embrace her. Lalita, this is yourself reflected in the crystal stone. It's not Chandravali. Radha, closely examining it, you aren't lying. Looks ahead and happily laughs. Lalita, I am fortunate. Now I shall not give up my body. Look, pointing with a finger. There, in the far distance, is Krishna, decorated with a peacock feather crown and embraced by the fair-lipped gopis. Radha becomes jealous. She carefully looks again and then becomes unhappy. No, I think it is not Krishna. It is only a rain cloud, lightning and rainbow resting on Govardhan Hill, and she faints. Both gopis, don't be sad, don't be sad. Radharani, becomes revived. She says with great respect, "O Govardhan Hill, O King of Mountains, you are the best of affectionate servants of Krishna. I think that Krishna always remains on your lap with plaintive words. Please be kind. Please open the entrance of one of your caves and let me glimpse Krishna within. Please do this and stop the unbearable, endless waves of my suffering." I don't have the strength to go any farther. Here.
Quiet all the way through that because if I never said anything and they're gone. We got thrown out. Difficult to maintain your feelings in the air, but just try. Just try. I'm speaking to myself.
Do the best you can.
Yeah. Looking again. Why is Govardhan Hill silent? He simply sheds streams of tears in the form of those murmuring mountain brooks. One assistant.
Oh.
Has anybody got a gun out there? I need to shoot my assistant.
I got it.
I've got one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
He needs a new assistant.
Oh.
Oh, Govardhan, you shone very splendidly in this land of Gokul. Your many lofty peaks thrusting into the sky. Please look in all directions and tell me where Krishna, the jewel of the cowherd boys, now enjoys pastimes. And if you go to Govardhan Hill now, it's not very big. So you have to imagine it. So it comes down, I think, sesame seeds high in height every day. Walking a little ahead, or rest as I friend, is this not the same Kadamba tree under which Krishna placed a peacock feather in my hair? Looking south, she begins to cry. It is the same cave entrance on Govardhan Hill where Krishna made a very artistic, colourful bed of jasmine flowers. When I see this place, it reminds me of all the pastimes we enjoyed together here. Oh friend, fie on the useless breaths that continue to move in my throat. Distressed, I saw all the forests. I looked in all of Vrindavan forest. I carefully searched dense Bedivara forest. I looked in every part of Govardhan Hill. Oh Lalita, alas! I've not found even the faintest scent of your friend Krishna anywhere. Lalita, how many times have you searched for Krishna in the forest groves? Not found him. Don't be depressed. Radhe, beginning to run, she says in Sanskrit, "Well said, Lalita. Well said, well said. Look, there in the distance are Krishna and Akura riding on a chariot. I'll grab Krishna by the neck and drag him down." Approaching nearer, she becomes unhappy. This is not a chariot, but a hill covered with golden flowers. This is not the gopis' love of Krishna, but with a dark tamala tree. This is not the king's messenger, Akura, but a powerful tiger. Oh friend, why has the unfriendly creator Brahma made everything wrong? She faints. Vishaka, alarmed. Lita, fan Radhi with the edge of your garment while I go to get lotus petals. She runs off. A voice from behind the scenes. Seeing Radha's intense suffering and separation from Krishna, the Mansa Ganga has completely dried up. Govardhan the hill, which was so tall till the sun god's horses would eat the dew of a grass at its summit, has shrunk to the height of 100 arms. Radha regains consciousness and says in the anger of love, "Oh Radha, give up the wickedness of the false pride." Radha, Lalita sighs and lowers her head. Radha, oh Radha, the sound of Krishna's footstep has come to my ears. Krishna is now entering the groves of transcendental pastimes. She falls down at the edge of Lalita's feet. Krishna has come to this forest grove bordered by jasmine flowers. The smiling vines and buzzing of these bees makes you run there. Mad woman, get up, don't hate the friend that touches your feet. Because of your foolishness, we're losing a rare and precious opportunity. Lalita, alas, terrible fate has killed me. She cries and walks. No, she cries and wails. Vashita hastily arrives. Lita, what is this? Please calm down. Radha, surprised. Friend, are you actually Lita? Are you actually Lalita? Lita with a crooked voice? No. Lita with a choked voice? What? Radhe, she speaks the truth. I am Radhe. She looks around. I've come here to pick 40 flowers for a garland. I'll pick jasmine flowers to make earrings for Krishna. She anxiously enters the flower garden. Why are the jasmine buds falling? Why are the kadamba buds breaking into pieces? Why are the jati buds black? What has happened to Krishna's Vrindavan forest? Both Lalita and Visakha, the forest must have been licked by the flames of a great fire. Radhe, oh Lalita, I don't know why a great forest fire playfully licks my heart. Let's find your friend whose glance extinguishes great fires. Lalita, come here, friend. Come. Radhe, jubilant. I can see the sarabi flowers. No. I can see the sarabi cows. Krishna can't be far away. She begins to run. Why do the cows, their eyes flooded with tears, why do the cows, their eyes flooded with tears, refuse to eat the grass before them? Why? Overwhelmed with emotion, they do not lick the calves near their mouths. Why do they break the directions with their lament? Alas, alas, Krishna's Sarabi cows on his path, on the verge of death. A voice from behind the scenes. May a black snake angrily bite the chest of King Kamsa, who took away the moon of Krishna, which gives life to the pond of Vraj village. Alas, the sharp, hairy fish of the gopis are rolling on the ground in agony. The waves of their life breath are stopping. What will give them shelter now? Trembling with agitation, Radha faints. Lalita, Samasasa, Samasasa. Oh, Samasasa, be comforted. Very good. Lalita, there. Radha, no. Radha opens her eyes to look to the sky. Oh, sun god, Radha offers a respectful obeisance to you. Please fulfill her desires. Vishaka, with awe, 1,000-red sun god, give us a benediction. Radha, no further. Now hearing Vishaka's words, alas, alas, his scattered sweet Krishna footprints, enchanting the world's eyes, making them wretched. The immunist show now walks on the pathway of my eyes and makes my senses burn with pain. Lalita, oh, this riverbank has let us worship the sun god and pray to him for the fulfillment of our desire. Radha rolls on the river bank, O lotus-eyed one, on the Yamuna shore, where again and again you splashed us with waves of pleasure, deep with love. Why do you not now embrace us who are tormented with pain? Lita looking at the Yamuna. Oh, sister, oh crown of the sun god's dynasty, I've come here desiring to hear from you news of Krishna, the killer of the Madhu demon.
A little bit lower. Try your best.
Radha, in Sanskrit, friend, your avenue shores are filled with the forest groves that rival jeweled palaces, and they were once the home of Krishna's pastimes. She faints. Vishaka, Lalita Krishna once wore this garland. Place it on Radha's nose. They both do that. Radha, after a long time, she regains consciousness and says in Sanskrit, Lalita, listen, a frightening dream. It was so vivid. I thought I was awake. In this dream, a wicked messenger of King Kamsa came to Vrindavan with a chariot. Krishna. She leaves the sentence unfinished. I pray there will be peace and prosperity in Vraj. Now, in order to become free from the ill effects of this bad dream, I will bathe in this Yamuna, then go to see Krishna. Vishaka. Let us go to Caitanya-caritāmṛta, where Krishna enjoys eternal pastimes. They all walk. Vrinda and Makura enter. Makura. Too far.
My child.
Oh no, not far enough.
They just entered.
Yeah. Go on then. Makura, my child, what is Radha doing? Vrinda, oh noble. Radha gazes at the beauty of the tall waves. Oh,
You know, as reading all this is really amazing because the whole world is actually searching after Krishna. You know, see, it's our nature to do that. So people are going out; they're looking for Krishna out there, and so the Lord comes here so that we can look for Krishna here this way, like the gopis did and the devotees do. And this intense suffering here is intense bliss also, because you can see, one person said that, why is all this crying going on? So that was a question, why is all this crying? Because this is, because usually crying is not good, you know, crying is by society generally deemed not good at all. Although there's a study just done that crying is healing now and all that, even on the level, they're finally realizing that it's not about suppressing your feelings, it's about expressing them. And so devotees, hopefully, will start to get wind of that too, that it's not about suppressing your feelings. What do you think Prabhupada meant when he said being suppressed and compressed and depressed by his godbrothers? It's basically just stopping your free expression of who and what you are. See, this propensity comes from Krishna. You know, Krishna wants to also express himself. Doesn't everybody? I mean, you know, any, you know, really person coming more sane wants to get out of repression and not suppress. And then here we got to suppress ourselves a little bit because we'll be thrown out. People don't like, you know, oh, wow, you're expressing yourself here early in the morning. I mean, we're doing what people are supposed to do. This is our duty, you know, our duty is to do bhajan early in the morning. You know, that's the best time to purify the way, you know, the demigods are all up purifying everything. You know, you got the morning, you know, they purify everything. Everybody takes their walks in the morning and everything. But this is even more important. Nobody knows. See, everybody's looking outside. That's why the Lord comes here in the body, you know, because we're so used to looking outside. We got to look at these pastimes, these writings. You know, people are reading books, right? And getting more bewildered or just, you know, unclear because it's all Mayic stuff. All stuff about the world and worldly things and all that. But the Lord's teaching, but more slowly in different ways. This is so direct, it's unbelievable. That's why it says Krishna consciousness, Bhakti Yoga is the direct elevator. You know, the elevator up, and I mean, even Vaidhi Bhakti is good in that sense because it puts you in a position to meet the real devotees eventually who are more expressive of the truth. You know, the truth is not, the eternal truth is not Varnashram Dharma. That's a bodily thing to do with organizing society according to propensities. But and it's still not liberated. You can have a propensity as a Brahmin, but you're not liberated. You can't even purify yourself if you're only a Brahmin. That's the conclusions of Lord Chaitanya. That's the conclusions of Bhagavatam, which he quoted from these choice verses. So everybody's looking externally for Krishna. They go into the party to look for Krishna. They're going to, to meet some girls in Goa or meet some men in Goa. They're going to a party. They're dressing up. Who are they dressing up for? Well, I'm dressing up to attract this man. Well, the gopis are dressing up to attract the supreme male, Krishna. See, we can't get out of being who we are, even in illusion. Everybody's searching for Krishna. But here in the Maya, it's in the wrong way, in a twisted way, in a way that makes you more in illusion.
It's here. It's in my body. Keep me the beats.
Yeah. Amazing, huh? See, that's the Krishna makes us more intelligent and all that. So the feelings that devotees have are wonderful, and like I was listening to River Yamuna reading this morning, and it was amazing, or yesterday. She, as her feelings were coming out and she was crying, she was realizing all kinds of things from the Leela. See, that's why you need feelings, devotees, you Vaidhi Bhaktas out there. That's why without the feelings, you will not realize the Leela. Do you want to realize this Leela? Well, you got to start to feel these feelings come out. You got to uncork yourself. And that's my job, man. I'm here to uncork you. Because if you don't get uncorked, you'll just look at these and there'll just be words on the page. Without feelings, these feelings that Radha have, which are devotion, that's why she appreciates Krishna. She's never, you think this is pain? Yeah, pain is the most intense bliss. See, people don't know that. They think, well, why is the person crying? Crying's painful. Or crying's not supposed to happen. Society says you're not supposed to cry. My parents said no. And then devotees follow suit. No crying, man. What is that's offensive? And that's the only way you'll understand this Leela is when devotional emotions awaken. Otherwise, you can't understand Krishna. That's our job here, is to awaken. When feelings come, don't you know? Isn't it great? Isn't it make everything juicy and alive? And we have these Vaishnavas telling you suppress it and sit on it. That's why every time I find, the Rasic devotees teach how important feelings are. And these aren't mundane feelings. People say, well, you're just crying for your father and mother. Oh, yeah? Really? Well, I'm reading this Leela here. I'm chanting these verses. I'm in touch with Krishna. That's what happens when you're in touch with Krishna. I have these gurus say, oh, he's just crying for his mother and father. What are you crazy? Who do you think I'm chanting? I'm chanting Hare Krishna and crying. What? Is that my mother and father? That all our mother and fathers, they're dead and they come alive, and they're dead and come alive. Krishna is the only eternal person. That's why Gaur Govinda Maharaj says, you don't cry for Krishna, you don't want Krishna. You don't really want Krishna. That's why we get so few people. They don't really want Krishna. If you really wanted Krishna, you will follow in the footsteps of the gopis. And they sacrifice everything to get Krishna. Are you willing to sacrifice your bogus guru who doesn't love Krishna and is not inconclusive in there? Are you willing? No, I'm really attached to my guru. I won't sacrifice. I heard people say this already. People have left here or can't come. I'll never give up my guru, and they're gone. They're not here. Well, too bad, man. What, your guru ain't realized Krishna we have here? And you won't give that up? Well, you're not following the footsteps of gopis. Too bad, man. Too bad for you. That's what it comes down to. That's following the footsteps, man. It's really easy if you really want Krishna. If you really want Krishna, the crying children over there say, hey man, I really want Krishna, and I've been around long enough. No, they don't even give her much care about me, because they're really active and busy with all their activities, right? They're doing stuff. Oh, well, yeah, come here, come here. But one other year, you'll see they're always busy with their own stuff. Because everybody's selfish and nobody can help you unless they're a real devotee with a real relationship with Krishna. And that includes gurus and all that. They can't help you very well. No one can unless they have love of Krishna. then the Lord uses them to really do you some good and help you. The only person that is our friend is a real devotee, not just a Vaidhi Bhakta. Look, she's got Vaidhi Bhaktas trying to get her to go to the grandkids. See how much help they got. They don't have any because they are all attached and they preach from their realization, which is in Maya. That's why you need the association of people who love Krishna, because they'll pull you out of this crap here. And these other people, all they do in Vaidhi Bhaktas is pull you into it. Vaidhi Bhaktas don't like what I'm doing. I say a few words, and most of them say, oh, he says a few words, and my lips curl in disgust. Well, hey man, that's showing you how much help they can do for you. They're disgusted with ecstatic devotion that I praise up the yin-yang here. I'm praising the conclusive truth, and their lips curl in disgust. That shows you why Krishna says, if you don't have love with me, go on what do you call the chain gang, man. You're chained by hypocritical devotees who speculate and lie and cheat and all kinds of stuff. Hypocrisy abounds. They can't help it. They're in a Maya. They also need their only friend, which is a real devotee, empowered to preach real Krishna consciousness, conclusive truth, and grab them and pull them out of this Maya. Who else is going to help them? Their friends can't help them. Their disciples can't. They're all crazy. Oh, you're so great, Gurudev. And the Gurudev's in Maya, and they get all, like hyped up on the false ego, intoxicated with pride. And then they become jealous because somebody kind of tried to pull them out of the Maya. It's only the real truth that'll set you free, the real ecstasy. You got to see devotees who are crying for Krishna, man, and not crying for the world or crying for their position or crying because they got excommunicated or they're afraid or in fear and all that stuff. It is only the uncompromising truth that defeats Maya. Because Maya defeats you by the uncompromising illusion. With false tears in her eyes, she pulls you into the Maya. Oh, but the grandkids and all of that stuff, man, they're missing you so much. You should not. You should leave Gaurahari. Could you imagine what kind of preaching people? They can't help it, man. They're all stuck in this stuff. They can't be your friend. I was with Vaidhi Bhakta devotees. I was in ISKCON 5 years. I made so much money. I was working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, relentlessly, man. And then I burnt out. What happened? I said, I can't do it anymore, man. I just can't do it, man. I'm just so fried. See, can you imagine Krishna? Do people get fried here? Only their sins get fried. And they get more bhakti. Look at River Yamuna went through a little purification, and when it's out, look at the ecstasy she gets. She's very happy, I know. Everybody's, crying is good here, man. So whoever asked that question, hey, why the crying? Well, the crying, it makes it so you can understand the Leela. That's why Radharani understands Krishna, is because of her emotional feelings that are awakening for Krishna, her love for Krishna. When she's in touch with Krishna's name, fame, pastimes, and all that, it causes the emotion to arise. Therefore, she can realize the sweetness of Krishna. Well, you think that's different for us? Unless when we're chanting Krishna's name, pastimes, and all of this stuff, and this, this is pretty high-level stuff, huh? And tears are coming. Now we're realizing something about Krishna and who he is, what he is. And definitely Maya Tattva, which I'm just telling you all about right here, it becomes a no-brainer. It's like, wow, that's what Maya's doing, man. All by relishing the real thing. This causes real knowledge to appear. You relish the Leela of Maya. What happens? You become more dumb, more stupid, more dull. You get intoxicated by the holy name, fame, pastimes of the Lord, like him. He was slurring his words, man. Ashu, ashu, ashu. You become more realization, right? More understanding. See, people slur their words. See, Maya is imitating Krishna. Yeah, take this external bottle of wine. We take the lila and drink this and get, slurring our words and everything, cry, laugh, all kinds of amazing things, and get more intelligent. People then go, getting drunk every day, and then we get criticized because everybody's getting so stoned and drunk and impious. Here we're doing the only pious thing in this whole place. I mean, Christians are doing something, At least you can see Christians, they have a good heart, we love Jesus. Hey man, that's doing something. But this is even more ecstatic devotion. Tears aren't usually come in their eyes much. Ecstasy, this is the deepest conclusive truth. A lot of them are just, we're with Jesus because he does miracles. He healed my child. See, there's still there's a reason. If Jesus didn't do that, I wouldn't believe. See? Pure devotional service is something different. It's like, hey man, as soon as you get a taste for Krishna, you're hooked. Hey man, it's like an addict. When they're hooked on a drug, hey, it doesn't matter. I don't know, I just got to have it, man. The same thing, you connect with Krishna, it's like, hey man, Krishna is it. I don't know, it's not no other reason that I just got to have Krishna. He's my life. Not because I'm with Krishna because he did a miracle. That's why I don't do miracles unless they're spontaneous. I don't, go and pray for this and pray for... I don't want to teach that stuff. Lord Chaitanya didn't either. We're preaching pure devotional service, man. You want to be healed and go for all of that stuff, and that's why you're with Krishna? Well, go maybe. Well, you can't even find Vaishnava. They don't have no power to heal. They are Vaidhi Bhaktas still. Go to Christian healers. I even tell people, you want to get all the healing, go out there. Here it's usually spontaneous. You hear and you get a taste for Krishna, and then it's just your nature. You just got to have Krishna because he's the real life of everybody. He's the transcendental potency is the real life of everybody eternally. The Maya is the real, it's the real for a time life for people in illusion, and then they die, and then they're born again. The modes of nature keep them going for a whole life, and then they die, burning out the body, and then they're alive again, and they do this and again and again and again, and are miserable and suffering. Everything is painful, even crying is painful. Everything is like iron. Their relationships are like iron. They're happy for a day and then miserable for a lifetime. Okay? That's illusion. See? This is Maya Tattva. See? And Rasa Tattva is the opposite, is tasting these pastimes, which will make you cry and laugh and all that. But here I was crying and all this stuff. Do I look like, is that the result? Is this misery and dullness and like, when people cry for their parents and all this, you poor, they're all like miserable and dull, right? It's painful, and you think, you poor thing, you're crying. Well, don't think any poor thing about him or me or her or anybody else that was crying because of these pastimes, because this is the deepest bliss. This is the highest ecstasy. This is better than the demigod's pleasure, everything. I saw it. You grabbed the mic.
There is a difference between material crying and spiritual crying, which I'm experiencing. In material crying, yes, it's for the loss of, or I want, or I need, or I, me, my, I. That's material crying. And sometimes that material crying, you realize Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Then all of a sudden you cry for Krishna, because he's the only one that can deal with any of that stuff. You can't. He can. So you cry to Krishna. Krishna, I see, I'm clear now. I just want you. Please, Krishna, use me. Let me be your instrument. I want love. Everyone's looking for love in an animal, in a person, a woman, a man, a place, a thing, but that's temporary. Krishna's the one you're looking for. So just cry for Krishna, and then then the crying is for him. And it's totally different than crying for something material.
Yeah.
But until you do that, until, you realize you can't do anything outside of your being, you can't do anything, then you give that up, because ultimately you're crying. You want Krishna. Krishna's what you want, what you're looking for, and he's the only one that can satisfy that. And when you read these Leelas, you're right there. You're right there. I was in the play all morning. I'm in this beautiful play. I'm right there, and it's so clear. It's like the difference between when you watch a movie or a screen. It's only this big, but if you go to the playhouse, you don't just see this. You see, you smell, you appreciate. It's a totally different screen.
Yeah.
That's what this is like. You're in the playhouse.
In the playhouse.
In the playhouse, you're not just watching a screen or.
Yeah. You're closer than in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
Actually.
You're in the movie.
In the movie.
In the movie. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. That's how the devotees relish. See, that's a very deep level of advancement. Great mercy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Only by your mercy.
Yeah, and that's why the devotees come here to teach this by tasting it, because otherwise you can't get it. Everybody else, you go into the movies and watching mundane stuff and not getting like this. See, this brings you into reality. When you acquire a taste, it's like acquiring a taste. People don't have a taste. Like when I say, "Oh, Gaurahari," what he says a couple of words, and my lips curl like, they don't have a taste yet. See, and that's the Vaidhi level generally, more or less. Some, and when they finally get this Sukriti to a point, they really desire Krishna, then they show up here where they can, or with one of my students someday, and that's how you move on. Otherwise, you don't move on. You stay like that. Who's going to empty you out? The proof is your gurus can't do it, and the Ritvik thing, Prabhupada can't do it enough without, he's got the book there, but that book needs to be in the hands of a living devotee, like the book says. See? By the actions of the book Bhagavad and the living devotee Bhagavad absorbed in the mellows of devotion. See, it's a living thing, not just Prabhupada's living in the book and everything. Yeah, but see, that it just doesn't make sense. And the proof is in the pudding. Look, they're still like this, critical and mean and no realization. See? No, the living, because here we got the book Bhagavad, we got the devotee Bhagavad. Look at because the formula is here, look what's happening. People are realizing this. She's saying, "Man, yeah, I'm right there in the play." She's getting attracted to, this is the highest Leela. This is the Goswami literature. This means if you get attracted to this, where's your home? Is going to be Vrindavan. And this is intelligence. She's here, very close, and getting attracted to this and saying, "I'm right there in there." See? Now that's intelligence, and she's a grand disciple. No, you proud Prabhupada disciples, eat your heart out, burn with envy. That's good. Maybe you'll want to come here. Envious me. If they're envious of you, that means they want what you have. Well, you just got to go the right way.
Being a mother and a grandmother, now I've evolved to being a grandmother. I love my girls. I love and anybody who knows me knows that I loved my daughters. But once you get those grandkids, the love is triple, 100 times. I mean, it's like
a rope.
Oh,
it is like
that love that you have for your grandchildren. Oh, me anyway. I don't know about some maybe not, but is so much deeper. And thank you, Prabhupada, for making me wait. Thank you for making me wait. Thank you, Prabhupada, for making me wait. Because he's giving it all here. He gave it to us in his books. It's right here. If you can't start to hear and accept, Srila Gaurahari isn't sent by Prabhupada. If you can't deal with that, then that means you don't really have trust in Krishna. Because Krishna, he sends who he wants. He works through who he wants. You think he can only work through you, but I have a different vision now. Thank you, Srila Gaurahari.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're extremely fortunate. Anybody who's watching this video is extremely fortunate because they've just got from this young lady here, this young grandmother. Yeah, it's. I just told you what it's all about, and it is about being given this this next step along the way. And who's giving it? Is this guy here? You know, this bearded Gaurahari Das.
Red beard.
The red beard, Gaurahari Das.
The Red Bull, but they need
Red
the
Bull.
red beard.
And it's lovely. You know, it's wonderful hearing Janaki Devi breaking down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
That's the best.
Brought tears to my eyes again.
Me too.
You know,
Everybody
and
else
to my nose and everything. Anything that you get, I've just had it, and it's wonderful. So anybody who's listening to this is actually seeing this in action. You know, seeing Gaurahari Das speak on the phone to you, the absolute truth. Seeing Janaki Devi Desi expressing the absolute truth there, you know, and you can't see the rest of her body there, but it's going. You can't even see Mike, can you? Legs are going up and down, and hands are going all over the place, you know. So it's real. It's real. It's absolutely real. You take it from me. It's absolutely real. If you take it from me, anyway, you know. But don't take it from me. Take it from Gaurahari Das. He's the man. He's the man who puts it there.
Yeah. See, Nina said something. They argue that how can Srila Gaurahari Das say a devotee isn't feeling emotions just because they aren't displaying? He can't know what is going on inside that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now, that could be true. It depends on how deep the ecstasy is. See, the most intense ecstasy, you can't suppress it. I mean, that's why the whole point is you can have some feeling for Krishna. Why are people in awe and reverence, right? Don't they have some feeling for Krishna? oh, Krishna, you're so wonderful, but where are the tears and all that? But the exodus of Vrindavan, especially in separation, and even Radharani, she used to try to control it and all that stuff, but it became so much. We just read in the pastime that the tears just came out in front of the superiors and all that, and that's what we're doing here, and that's what Lord Chaitanya did here. You think if I'm reading this, I'd have to just not do it. I'd have to not chant, because I can't stop this. I'd have to do what Prabhupada often he'd go and chant in his room. Sometimes he'd chant out there, and and Krishna, it's up to Krishna what he does. He would just keep Prabhupada external if he wants. Well, it's not time. But here, the ecstasy is so powerful. And the Shastras say that if there's one symptom, you can control it. Like the bliss, you can just look nice and smile. But if there's two symptoms, it becomes harder. If you got the bliss and you got the crying, and the tears can come and you might remain composed. But if you got 3, 4 symptoms, forget it, man. If you got the bliss and you got the tears and then you got the choking of the voice, even, that's 3, forget it. There's no way you can conceal it. So they could say what they want. Yeah, okay, you may have some feelings, but at that level, man. But that's why here, there's so many symptoms of bhakti coming here that it's not to be controlled. Otherwise, we just wouldn't do the video. We would just have to say, well, sorry about that. We're going to just worship, turn the video off and worship here like this. But that's not the mood here. Prabhupada I was doing that for years. Prabhupada gave the order. Now, share it with your friends, man. Share your realizations that come from this really intense, ecstatic worship that I've always done from the very beginning. Share it now with your brothers and sisters. And what is the result? See, I'm looking, okay, it's Prabhupada order, I do it. What's the result? What's the result? This, Johan, pretty good result. Is Johan happy or what? I like making people happy. Wouldn't you like people to be happy? The only people not happy are the polluted ones still. You Vaidhi Bhaktas out there who don't like what we do. That's your problem, not ours. Not only am I happy now, I have friends that are happy, and now there's a family building. I like to be, hey man, I also want to be part of a family, but not the family of Maya, not the family of Vaidhi Bhaktas whose lips curl about ecstatic devotion. I can't be, hey man, you got to come over here and get purified, wash your clothes. I ain't going to go into that. I did that already. Been there, done that, man. It was miserable for 5 years. I don't want to do that. I'm here to bring you guys over here to enjoy what my friends are enjoying and to show you that this is wonderful. If you don't believe me, which you don't, well, do you believe them? Do you believe the Johan and him and River and her and everybody else benefiting like they're doing? Well, maybe you'll believe them. If you still don't believe them, well, go on to the chain gang there and break some more rocks on the Vaidhi Bhakti thing. Follow lots of fasts and just austerities and believe that you're going to get Krishna like that, and you never do. Because she did it for 40 years and it only brought her here. That's the fulfillment of your breaking rocks out there in Vaidhi Bhakti, eating unspiced khichdi, because that's your sincerity. You believe in Krishna and everything. But eating all that unspiced khichdi means chanting the holy name without the ecstatic love you see here in our Sangha. You keep breaking rocks out there, chanting with a puss on your face, sour puss. Or just a little, with no ecstatic tears and all that. Just keep doing that until you really want Krishna, and then you'll get some sense to come here while I'm alive, or then with some of my disciples who get this potency also and develop it. And chant with them, and then you'll get it. Otherwise, you don't advance. You'll die as a Vaidhi Bhakti. Like I see people. Aren't people dying now that were Prabhupada disciples, all with their false ego, thinking they're a great Prabhupada disciple? But they die because they got nothing to live for. You Prabhupada disciples, you want a new life? You want something to live another 10, 15 years? You come here and we'll give you a new life, man. But you're just going to die because you got nothing to live for. Hey man, you've been there, done the Vaidhi Bhakti thing. You wonder, where am I going to go now? Well, the only place to go is here. There is no other progressive place on this planet than here. I haven't seen it. Gaur Govinda Maharaj was progressive, man. He taught crying for Krishna is good. Nobody ever taught that, did they? They teach crying for Krishna is bad. I was almost kicked out of the temple the first day because tears came to my eyes. Temple, how dare you offend Krishna by crying? My God, that's where Vaishnavism is. He was progressive and they gave him a lot of trouble. He prayed to Krishna, get me out of this rat's nest here of Vaishnavism. With people who don't like to cry for Krishna, be around that association is depressing, suppressing, and compressing. He was too close. And he died in 1996, and what happened? In 1996, Prabhupada came to me to continue the progression. Okay? And we are progressive, and when you get the Maya out of your crazy brains, and all of that, you'll see how progressive we are and how we progress devotees who come here. 40 years as a Vaidhi Bhakti, she's here and she testifies that she's progressing. See? Meena also, 40 years or 50 years, with Prabhupada and initiated by Prabhupada. Now she sees, this is progression. They are examples for you Vaidhi Bhaktas. If you don't take the hint, you're really dumb, and you'll be breaking rocks and eating unspiced khichdi of chanting the holy name in a drier way than this. And maybe you'll get, oh yeah, I've had, like I said, what is the holy name? Oh, I had a good day and I feel good and all that stuff. But you want this kind of ecstasy, you want this kind of intimacy with God, you got to come here and associate with us. Otherwise, you won't get it. You think you can get this on your own? The Shastras all smash your understanding. It's not by renunciation. It's not by austerities. It's not by pious, not by sadhana. And you're chanting offensive rounds and trying to get over offenses to get to the anartha nivritti and all that stuff. No, it's by chanting. It's by learning from the devotees who are actually unalloyed devotees. The Lord has given his unalloyed devotion. We don't worship Krishna for any other motive than to be with Krishna, because he's so adorable and so wonderful. We just want to be with him, and a rasa dance happens automatically. The dance of relationship, man. That's what true love. You just connect with your beloved and then something amazing happens. Beyond your mind, anything can conceive. Yeah, so yeah, they have feelings, but they're obviously less, because when you start to get into ecstatic devotee, they're uncontrollable. More and more. And that's wonderful for devotees. And I got the order to preach this, and we're letting it roll, man. I welcome Krishna. Krishna, if you want to make us ecstatic here, and I've got the camera on, and I want this to be distributed because that's the way you did it. You liberated so many people. Yes, do more of that, Lord. Yeah, you have your way with us. Make her and him and everybody watching the video more and more ecstatic. Because they're welcoming. Anybody coming here, that means they're saying, they're making a statement of Krishna. We're welcoming this conclusive truth. We're welcoming this ecstasy. That means you'll get the purification necessary, the emptying out and all that, and very soon you will get this ecstatic bhakti. Isn't that what River said? She says, Rangaleka and I have been encouraging her to go through it, and it's all going to be good, and you're going to get it, and she's starting to get it more. See? And this crying and everything makes you realize Krishna. You won't be eating unspiced khichdi, doing austerities and all that for nada. See? Then when this starts to come, man, you just chant a few mantras and now you're making progress, because devotion is there and relishing the sweetness is there, and automatically you grow. That's the water. You water your own plant, man, your own garden now. You want to be like that? Come here. Otherwise, you won't get there. You'll chant and you'll die of Vaidhi Bhakta. Like I see, don't they look like they're going to die?
Every day, one of them's dying.
Yeah. You want to stay on that path, you'll die like you were. You didn't change much. You all know it in your heart. You got something, but you didn't really change. I see the devotees. I see their consciousness. They're still in this, I just got to do it because of duty, and I get a little something. Yeah, you'll get a little something. You want to get a lot? And a lot more and a lot more, you coming here and you're going to get it. I'm just telling you, and the proof is, if you don't show up here after telling you and then showing you and all that, you don't want Krishna enough. Get on the chain gang and break rocks on your Vaidhi path more. Just keep breaking the rocks until you realize, I need the association of ecstatic devotees. I want to progress. I want more of Krishna. I want more truth. There must be something more than breaking rocks and chanting in a dry way. Otherwise, you'll give it up and you'll go to Jesus, or you go to the Mayavadi thing or something. Because we're looking for juice, man. If you can't get it being around that level, you want more and more. I want progress in your heart. When you want progress, you'll end up here. Otherwise, you'll just die in that state. Meaning you're just not, the Sukriti's not strong enough. And great, you get a demigod situation and you can get all this. But you're going to have to associate with devotees that are going to get you cleaned up of the false ego, false identifications with this world and everything, so that this love of God can arise in your heart. Otherwise, that you haven't fulfilled your earthly incarnation. People come to the earth here to get the awakening of devotion. Now you're home free. Now Brahma says, the book says, oh, you have devotional experience. Not just, I'm not experiencing that. No, those who have the tears, have the symptoms of transformations in their body, crying, laughing, choking of the voice, intense bliss, feet going all over, mucus coming down. All of these things, they're promoted to the kingdom of God. They don't take a birth as an ordinary person anymore. You don't get that. Vaidhi is not enough. Mode of goodness is not enough. Being a Brahmin is not enough. Even the scriptures say, I say it's not enough. I'm just repeating what's in the book as it is. It's not enough just to be a regulative devotee. You got to have spiritual emotions, awakening, so you can relish this. Otherwise, Yamaraj says, oh, bring me those. This is in the story with Ajamil. He taught his servants, he said, bring me those who don't relish the honey of the pastimes of Krishna. Bring me those persons. They're under my jurisdictions. You don't relish these pastimes of Krishna. And you can only do that when the tears come. Like everybody saw with River Yamuna, like her. The tears start coming. Now you can start to relish here. See, now Yamaraj doesn't, don't go near the devotees. That's a devotee, not a wannabes or, Abbas devotee. Semblance of a devotee means you had no devotion awoke in your heart, where you got no ecstatic love. Like devotee. Devotee means, devotee means you're devoted, right? You have an object. You could be a devotee of money. You know what a devotee of money, the symptoms have? Or a devotee of your wife. You love your wife. You talk about my wife is so wonderful. Will you do that about Krishna? If you don't do that about Krishna, you're not obsessed with Krishna, you're not a devotee yet. Therefore, you must come here, or you can wait for many lifetimes, or who knows how long, who knows, and find another person who is obsessed with Krishna. Obsessed. Because they love Krishna. That's devotion, man. Devotion is condensed love. It's not enough to have a Mayavadi level of unconditional love. That's not enough. Oh yeah, there's love everywhere. No, it's got to condense. No, I love God. Because God is amazing, man. Compressed is devotion. That's why even in this New Age movement, they got some idea of love. but it's not love of God, love of Krishna more specifically, or love of Ram, like Hanuman has, I love Ram. Look, in my heart is Ram. I'm focused, I'm obsessed. That's what you'll learn here. Otherwise, you won't learn that in your big offensive chanting. Dry, unspiced khichdi, 10th can't. That's what they're doing, austerities to it. That's what you're doing out there in Vaidhi Bhakti. You're doing austerities, eating unspiced khichdi. You want the spice? That means you got to come here and get the fulfillment of that. Krishna comes here and is liberating people coming here. And it is demonstrable fact. That's why I talk about it. If it wasn't happening here, I wouldn't say. Because otherwise then I'd be bullshitting you like all these people. It's not happening there, and they say, oh yes, we're giving Krishna, we're giving, yes, believe in us. And you're looking, where is it? Oh, well, I'm a blind believer, I don't care. Anyway, if they say they're doing it, well, we just believe. If they say they're a real guru because the committee appointed them and stamped them, we need a guru today, stamp that guy, he kissed our ass enough, you know, and he followed the external program. Hey, guru, here's your delivery, here's your, it's just like people, you know, back in Egypt, which pissed off Abraham. He saw these people are making idols. You know what an idol is? Got no potency, man. They're cranking up, oh, this is a god of fertility. Worship this god. Believe in this god, it'll deliver you. And Abraham hated that. It's because God hates that. See? Idol is got no devotion. See, that's idolatry. If I'm a guru with no ecstatic devotion in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, I'm just an idol. I got no devotion. I'll be broken. And your disciples who believe in that, they're, you know, will be broken also. They can't deliver you. Only conclusive truth and conclusive ecstatic devotion will deliver you. Otherwise, nothing. You're just...
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
He said that, I can't remember actually now, it's about Yamaraj saying, don't get don't pick up my devotees. Yeah. But that means Raganuga Bhakti devotees, doesn't it? Doesn't mean the ordinary devotees. So what about the ordinary devotees? Are they going to get picked up by Yamaraj?
Yeah, well, the thing is you have to at least chant Namabhas. See, Ajamil chanted Namabhas. That's the clearing stage. See, so that's considered, you know, where you're offenseless chanting. See, it was without offense when he chanted that. So that's the point. See, where you don't, if you have, see, your clearing of offenses, that's a pretty powerful stage, you know. That's where you start to get something in. It starts destroying offenses. But if you associate with devotees, you get to that stage very quickly and you start destroying all kinds of stuff. But if you got no devotion awakened because you're in Nam Aparad, see, Nam Aparad is you want name and fame and all that stuff, and you commit offenses to devotees, then you're punished still. Even Lord Chaitanya talks about that. Those who offend my devotees. So you got to be punished to the point where you start to understand correctly the stuff.
Mm. Is that why they wear all these things around the necks and on the bodies and arms, and so that when they pass away, if the Yamadutas come, they'll recognize these things and not take them or whatever.
No, see, the thing is, this is all external stuff. Yeah, but you see, you got to go by what Bhagavatam says. Bring me those who are adverse to the nectar. If people tell me that when Gaurahari says a couple of words and I'm disgusted, I look at Yamaraj's statement in the book. He says, bring me those who are adverse to the honey of the pastimes of the Lord. I'm talking about the truth of Maya Tattva, Krishna Tattva, Guru Tattva, all these tattvas. And if your lips are curling, man, the book says you're under Yamaraj's No, this is the law book. You're under Yamaraj's grip still because you're adverse to the honey of the lotus feet of the Lord. I'm not adverse. These people are not adverse. People coming here are not. They can't touch you. That's why it's so hard. You got to get through a few cuss words and my thing saying, telling you the truth, man. I'm telling you the truth. Prabhupada disciples are proud, most of them. They're proud, and we all know it. You all know it. If people are afraid, to committing offenses. Hey, man, I ain't afraid to tell the truth because I know what's beneficial for the world is to point out stuff, man. People, it's like the best thing I can do when a person's walking around with spinach on his face, right? And they're going around and everybody says, well, I shouldn't say anything. I don't want to be offensive. And so they walk around with spinach on their face. I just come around and say, got spinach on your fucking face, man. Take it off. Oh, thank you very much. Or I don't like why did he say that? But they take it off, right? Because the person made me aware. I didn't like him telling me that. But oh, well, okay. See? Tell me, isn't that more humility and more compassion? You guys are walking around, you know all this bullshit is going on. Jesus knew all that bullshit was going. He just said, you guys are vipers, man. You can't bring anybody back to Godhead. You're not real devotees yet. What am I? Am I saying anything different than what Prabhupada said? My God brothers aren't real devotees yet. They're third, fourth class persons. There's the guy envy and jealousy. What kind of acharya can deliver you? I'm just telling you what Prabhupada told his God brothers. I tell my God brothers that too. What kind of acharyas are you, or spiritual masters, saying that you have people bow down to you and Prabhupada can deliver you and you just get all the worship and all that stuff? I say that's bullshit, man. You're bullshitting your disciples, bullshitting yourself. I'm just doing what Jesus did, what his disciples did, and what Prabhupada does, what all acharyas do. They just tell you the uncompromising truth to deliver your sorry asses, man. And everybody else is afraid. I ain't no afraid. Why should I be afraid of the truth? You're afraid of the truth. You believe what is not offensive is offensive. You believe tolerating people that are not really deliverers is not offensive. That is offensive. Why? Because you know the truth. If you know in your heart, but you don't have the power to do something about it. I do. Therefore, I would be doubly offensive because not only do I know, but I have the power to do something. So I do. So there's no blood on my hands, Krishna. You think I'm going to go back to Prabhupada and he's going to say, well, you could see and you had the power to do it. Didn't do. Well, Prabhupada, I didn't want to be offensive. Well, I'd be like you fucking idiots out there. I ain't going to be like you. I'm going to here to train you guys how to be real devotees. That's my job. How to stand up for the truth. Because if you don't stand up for it, you don't get Vrindavan. Maybe you get liberated or something, but you won't get Vrindavan. No, you got to be like Krishna Kaviraj, stood up for Mini Caitanya-caritāmṛta, an authorized ecstatic devotee, right there in a Leela. Can you see it, guys, out there? He stood up and said, and chastised that Brahmin, stood behind the preaching of a real devotee. See, he did that. And then what did he get? Nityananda appeared. Go to Vrindavan. The place is given to you. You stood up for my devotee. You stood up for real bhakti, for Shuddha bhakti in this world. I stand up for Shuddha bhakti in this world. Real devotion, not bullshit devotion. Things, imitating devotion. I stand up for real devotion. The real thing. It's only the real deal that's going to liberate you, isn't it? Are you such idiots you can't understand the truth? Is that not clear enough? Only real devotion, real devotees, a real bhakta who has a real intimate relationship with Krishna is going to deliver you. Not, I'm Guru, bow down to me, and then Prabhupada's going to deliver. That is hypocritical, and the guy just is licking his chops. He has strong desire for name and fame and his own reputation that is only for the day, and then he'll see Prabhupada, and then he'll know, oh, I was a fool, and all I could do is to get other fools to follow me. You want that? Go out there. You want this? You want real clarity and real frankness, real honesty? Come here if you can stand it, man. See? If you can take the heat, man, because we baptize by fire. Jesus was told, John the Baptist, somebody's going to baptize you by fire and the Holy Spirit. That's exactly what's happening here for the Vaishnavas. You get the fire. This is fire, man, setting on fire the illusion. And if you think you really want Krishna and all that, you'll stand the fire and let it all burn up from the loud shouts of the lion-like disciplic line, the real one. Yeah. And then you get the baptism by the Spirit. See, the Spirit is that devotion, awakening. See? But if you don't want to hear the truth, then go be like the ostrich, thinking you're saved and all that by inconclusive people that are speculating, gurus that are speculating. Put your head in the hole and your big body will be mowed down by Maya. See? Or put your head in the light here and get purified and then look at all that bullshit that you've accepted as truth and then don't believe in it anymore because you got the truth has set you free, the conclusive truth, not speculation and all that bullshit. That ain't going to save you, ain't strong enough. This is. That's why we got only 6 people out of millions of Vaishnavas here. Not everybody's ready for the truth, but the call out is for those who are really out there desiring. Out of all those fish Prabhupada caught in the net, all you few out there that really want Krishna at that point will come here. Otherwise, you'll be around the Vaidis, you'll be around those, the hypocritical leaders. Most of them are all there for something other than Krishna, because if they really want Krishna, they would be here. And those who are like that, there are some sincere persons, and they will come here, and they will help everybody, because if they don't come here, they're not doing anything of value much for their disciples. But if they come here, they'll liberate their disciples. Okay? People, but they don't come here and show them which is being given here, then that shows you they're only interested in name and fame, and their disciples will follow suit and fall in the dark ditch with them. Still darkness. You know? So that's, you want to prove that you really want Krishna, they will show up here, because this is the place where it's being distributed, and we've proved it already, and are continuing to prove it as people come. You come here, you'll very quickly get your relationship with Krishna. You don't come here guaranteed you're going to die without it. Why? You think we just showed up here, or you think this is just an ordinary devotional thing, that general devotional, all that, or, you know, you think it's like that, and real gurus are just anywhere and everywhere, or this kind of potency is just anywhere. Well, you're in a pipe dream, man. This is a rare stuff. Just like Jesus Christ was very rare, right? You think that's why they preach he's the way, the light, and truth. You don't come. While he was here, man, no one came except through him. He was a rare bird, just like Prabhupada taught. You want to know somebody who knows God really intimately like that? Go up into outer space and find a log floating up there. That's what I found out on my journey here. Looking around, all these, I realized Krishna come to me, and it's all bullshit, man. They didn't realize Krishna. So many people saying they've got Krishna and all that. They got a little something, but not much. That's what Prabhupada taught from that spirit. That's why he taught from Bhagavad-Gita, man. Out of many thousands of self-realized souls, out of many thousands of persons, hardly one knows me in truth.
There's that saying, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
There you go. Beautiful saying. That's what, Lord Chaitanya taught that in his Leela. He said, Murari, he used a devotee. Murari was going around and saying, he'd go to the Mayavadis, because they had all kinds of things going on. He'd go to the Mayavadis and they're preaching their Mayavad, and he's very respectful, because a devotee is supposed to be respectful, and he was being respectful and all that. And then he'd go to another group of people, maybe their idea of a New Age thing, or Buddhist, or whatever they were into, or something, and he'd be very respectful, and the devotee is always humble and all that. And then Lord Chaitanya, when he was dishing out ecstatic devotion, he didn't call him. Was it Mukunda? Yeah, Mukunda. Murari. Mukunda or Murari, one of those two. He didn't call him to teach this lesson that I'm teaching again. If you get it now, you'll get devotion in this life for sure. There will be no doubt. The lessons of Lord Chaitanya are very powerful, very potent. I'm just repeating what's in there that no guru will tell you or can tell you, don't have the strength to do. Okay? But I live like this, therefore I can tell you I'm an experienced person. You got to be an experienced person to learn this. To teach this. You got to stand up to the point where you please the Lord. That's why you notice people stood up. River, she's getting this bhakti. She stood up many times. She put right on her thing, I am a disciple of Gaurahari Das. You think that goes unnoticed to Krishna? That's why she's stuff like that, standing up many times for the devotee. This guy here standing up, it's a no-brainer for him. He likes it now to stand up for Guru. It's great pleasure to stand up for Guru. Boldly. You look at Govinda. You get to the point where, hey man, it becomes a no-brainer. I love to do this. Even the point of death, you stand up for bhakti. It's great pleasure. Oh, not every time you get to sacrifice your life for the truth. That's the way a real Christian is, and that's the way a real Vaishnava is, which is rare to find nowadays. They'll give up everything for nothing. For name and fame, for not to be excommunicated. How many people we've fallen by the wayside. Oh, give them a position and we'll sacrifice any truth. That's the kind of teachers you got here in Vaishnavism. They need some training of the truth. So the Lord said, I ain't calling him. I'm not giving him ecstatic love. He doesn't stand up for bhakti, man. When he's around all these people, he's like what do they call it? Chamberlain or something. Those things that change colors and all that. He becomes like the Mayavadi, very, melts in and all that. Chameleon, like a chameleon. And Lord Jesus, I don't like chameleons. I like a person. I'm here to give bhakti. I want warriors here who are also here to give bhakti like I'm doing, preaching the uncompromising truth, like Nityananda and Advaita. I want warriors. That pleases me. I don't like this. I ain't calling him. He can go wait 10 million years and I'll come back again. See, 10 million years, that's 4 billion years, 10 million years before I come again or something like that. Then I'll see him. You want to be like that? Well, don't listen to this teaching and just go in your dream. Put your head in the hole. They are thinking that you're not going to be mowed down by Maya. Go listen to hypocritical gurus and all of that stuff. Go listen to people who haven't realized. I don't care how sincere a guru is, with tears in their eyes and all this humility they have. If they're guru and you're bowing down to them and they're allowing it, and as your deliverer and then saying stuff, well, Prabhupada's going to do it, but bow down to me, I say that person is caught up in hypocrisy and needs help. And that's why I'm here, to help those who are willing. I'll make you a straight shooter. You want to be a straight shooter? Well, you come here, you'll shoot so straight. You'll be like a laser and you'll zap Maya, illusion. I'm here to train people like that. You want to zap Maya? You got to be a laser on the truth, the conclusive truth. You got to get purified of that hypocrisy. You got to see that as hypocrisy. That is not, you got to see this isn't conclusive. I better thank you, Gaurahari Das, for straightening. Yeah, if I get a big stick saying that, admitting that, Krishna will give him love of God just for that. But if they're so proud and all that, they can't admit that they got egg on their face and that they're inconclusive. If their inconclusiveness is conclusive, that they're preaching Maya as truth, therefore they go into a blind ditch, and so do their followers. I'm going by the book, man. The law books for the next 1,000,000 years. The truth is never, it's always eternal, man. It's the real guru who will deliver you. Even in the Jesus line, you got to meet a person that has the Holy Spirit to get the Holy Spirit, unless you brought it in from a previous life. That's how the Lord continues disciplic successions, whether it's in the Jesus line or in the Vaishnava line. You got to find somebody overcome by the Spirit of God, overwhelmed with real, pure bhakti, unalloyed devotional service. Everything is born of that. If you want to be a devotee with unalloyed devotional service, you have to be in the fire of the radiance of a real devotee that has unalloyed devotion. Otherwise, you don't get it, man. You try to get it by your offensive chanting, your sadhana, or something. Then the book again says you won't ever get it, man. It's not by that. You got to learn from the teachings of Srivas or a devotee like that. See? Lord Chaitanya said, no, go learn from Srivas. He's an unalloyed devotee. See? He'll teach you how to get the highest happiness. And when God says the highest happiness, what is that? That's called bhakti, pure devotional service. You don't go to those who are promoting austerities and sadhana, everything the Lord said is not the way. He's saying that's not the way. Why not follow the Lord's order? I'm just repeating the Lord's order. That's the duty of a devotee Bhagavat. They repeat what is in there as it is. And these people that are claiming to be acharyas in our Gaudiya Vaishnava line say, no, by austerities. No, by your renunciation. No, by your fasting. No, by this. No, by your piety. You're going to get Krishna. And it's the opposite. It's not as it is. See, that's called Vaidhi Bhakti because people are not clear about the goal, not clear about the method. You got to find a spontaneous devotee, and not every life do you get one. He'll tell you what's in the Leela of Lord Chaitanya and the Bhagavatam and even in Bhagavad-Gita. In all the books, you'll get the pure devotional purport, and only from them. And that's why it's a rare thing, because what I'm preaching here, you will not hear in this life from anyone else unless they're associated with me here. Because I haven't heard it. The best I've heard was Gaur Govinda and Prabhupada in his books. But in his preaching of Vaidhi, that was he doing. And Gaur Govinda took it to another level. And we're taking it to another. We got the baton here. See, 1996, he passed on. Prabhupada gave it to me, and we're taking everything to the next level. You don't see me going against Gaur Govinda and saying, oh, no, don't cry for Krishna. Well, you Vaidhis are doing that means you're way back, man. You are a real kindergarten. You don't even get Gaur Govinda yet. You gotta cry for Krishna. You gotta be ecstatic. Otherwise, you can't preach like this. This all comes from crying for Krishna, laughing like a madman, choking in the voice. You become empowered by the Lord to preach. Smash the Maya, man. Smash all these inconclusive illusions that are being passed off as the truth. People are taking shelter of illusions. It's not strong enough. That's why Jesus came. Why we worship Jesus after 2,000 years. They didn't get him right away, like the Vaidhis don't get me, right? They did the same thing. Oh, the Pharisees, don't listen to Jesus. Don't listen to Gaurahari. You see any parallels for the Vaishnavas? Don't listen to this Jesus, man, he's crazy and all this. Gaurahari's crazy and all this. But they're worshiping him now after 2,000, millions of people. People became saints because he said the right thing. He was conclusive. He said, these Pharisees don't have it. Don't go that path. For that they killed him. Now they realize, man, he was right. They didn't have the right way. You think it's any different for Vaishnavas? They're going to know they don't have the right way. That ain't the right way, because it's not in the book. Thank God for Prabhupada's books. And you guys out there just studying them for 2 hours a day, maybe you'll be listening to me. Maybe you go over, and if you got enough, you think you really desire Krishna, I'm speaking like this, and you won't even bother to check it. That's how much desire you have to know the truth. You don't even give a shit about the truth if you won't check what I say. That means you are insincere, whether you're a guru or they're a follower. Insincere, wanting something else other than the truth, the conclusive truth. You won't even check it. That's so many like that. So many blind people in the darkness. Won't even check what I say. But someday they will, because there ain't anywhere else to go but conclusive truth, but conclusive ecstasy. If you are in Vaishnavism, you're trapped, man. Prabhupada trapped you. You're in an iron cage, man. You can't enjoy in the world because you know too much, and you can't enjoy Krishna until you come here. Because we're relishing Krishna. We prove it day after day after day. And my disciples, they're getting more and more juicy, man. And what are you guys? Where are you going to go? You can't go to the world and enjoy. You know too much. And you can't go to Krishna directly because he ain't giving it until you come to the ecstatic devotee who is praising the juice. You got to have a party like these people are having out here in Goa with devotional party. Party of devotion, conclusive truth. You got to love this truth. You got to love hearing this. It has to sound like a song. You got to love hearing Maya Tattva getting smashed to smithereens and crying in the Leela. Like, you got to like it all. Then we'll talk about getting out of this illusion. Otherwise, you can't eat you'll be unspiced khichdi, and then you can't go there. You're like a ghost. I know what it's like to be a ghost. I was like that for 5 years. Krishna put me in that. Nobody was teaching what I'm teaching now. So he said, okay, go. Look what these poor Vaidhi Bhaktis got to do. So look, I was like a ghost. I felt just like them, man. I couldn't get Krishna because I had to me, that's bad association with Vaidhi Bhaktas whose lips curl about it. I was hanging out. I was right there in the temple with them and miserable because I couldn't block my connection. Teaching, I got to get a guru who hasn't realized Krishna and all that. I was sitting there as a ghost. I know what it feels like. That's why I preach like I do, to liberate them. I was like that, man. I couldn't enjoy in the world. I couldn't enjoy Krishna, really. I was just doing out of duty and all this stuff. And they gave me, you're such a great collector of, and I was living off a little pride, that I would get, that's all I could get. I couldn't get the juice from Krishna anymore because I had that kind of association. And I couldn't go in the world anymore and enjoy. So that's like being a ghost. That's why they got Ghostbusters. That's why I went to Mayapur and this lady, sincere devotee, attacked by ghosts right there in a dham, people committing suicide in a dham, all that stuff, because they can't enjoy the world and they can't enjoy Krishna. It's pretty depressing, isn't it? You want to get out of that depression? Come here, take the heat. Get baptized by fire!
It's late, it's okay. After 7.
Well, they think it's early still.
Well, right, she said 8 o'clock.
Baptized by fire. Yeah, so you get the spirit of devotion awakened. Man. Fire means burning up all this stuff. Look, everybody should watch River Yamuna. Look what she went through the last week or 2 or 3 or month maybe. And then look what it's done. It burned the purification. We kept encouraging her, and she just kept going through it. Now she's pretty happy, man. Just blissed out. I think she's even staying here, watching somehow or other. She's even staying up late at night. man. She was here for a long time. I don't know if she's still here. Probably is.
It's like 3 a.m. for her.
Yeah, you know, but you know, when you get like juice, it's like you can overcome a lot of stuff. You overcome sleep even. I remember Johan, he was staying up late and all, you know, this Govinda also, but that's the people who really get the juice, man. They're like, hey man, this is better than sleeping. You know, it said Arjuna was a conqueror of sleep. And how do you do it? By your big austerity? No, he was just attracted to Krishna. He was more attractive than sleep. And when Krishna was doing something, everything, he said, I'm going to stay up, man. You know? And so that happens here too. When something, you know, good is going on, sometimes people, they say, well, I'm going to stay up. I mean, anyway, it happens. It's a proof of potency. Proof of desire from those devotees. And that's why they usually get Krishna, you know, so quickly. Because they really want Krishna.
You know, in AA or those, you know, when you go X amount of time, you get a chip, you get a chip, you get a chip.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm almost ready for my 1-year chip.
Wow.
Of being here.
Yeah, 1 year.
Almost 1 year
Wow.
since I started listening. So
Wow.
a year to get to this point.
Wow.
So anyone who follows and watches, it took me 1 year to get.
Don't you want to go back to the Vaidhi level?
Never, oh Krishna. That would be like, no.
See what you guys are missing? She's saying after 40 years and coming here, I said, would you like to go back to, oh no, just like.
I couldn't, because I have a completely different understanding, a completely different, everything.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You see how it is? It's just, you see how it's by the book, everybody? To those who worship me with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding. See, the right understanding. See, only those who worship the Lord in ecstatic love, true, genuine, you know, not just bullshitting you or saying I do and all that, and then they give you speculation. No, to those who worship me with loving ecstasy, I give them the right understanding to come back to me. That's what I was doing. I was reading all these things in loving, because of loving ecstasy, and I was realizing, and then Prabhupada came and said, preach that. And look at the wonderful result from that. He's saying, preach that. It's really good. Look at the ecstasy. It's arisen in you. Now you're relishing all this. Why not liberate your brothers by preaching this? See? Yeah.
I think for me, it's like when I first received Prabhupada's book and I started to read, and it's, oh, wow. It was all this coming, wow. Enough that you knew that this is what you wanted, that you didn't want the other, that you personally went through the transformation of your consciousness and your understanding and all that, going from material to this spiritual. Well, this is even bigger than that. It's to the point, if you really took Prabhupada's books and you understood to a certain point that you really couldn't go back into the Maya. You never could do this or this or this or this or this. You couldn't do that again. Well, this is going from, it's like that, but much clearer, much more clear. And it's only due to Srila Gaurahari's mercy. Mercy.
Taste. It's about taste. See, the taste makes the more clarity. See, it's always this taste, the devotion. That's why it says, without devotion, Chaitanya Bhagavat. The devotees learned this. They knew this. They said, man, you know, without this devotion, our austerities bear no fruit. Now that we got this devotion, our austerities are bearing fruit. He knows this. Look, he walks in the door And it's an austerity just to come up for him to get up out of bed and walk through the door. The Lord caused his austerity to bear fruit where tears start. Remember, he told us, yeah, tears trickled his eyes. He walked in the door. He did the austerity of just getting out of bed. How would you like to do devotional service that bears the fruit of tears just getting out of bed? That's what's going on here, my friends.
Yeah, look here, you see. I've got a shirt on which shows it's Mickey Mouse here. Mickey Mouse here, you see. I'm 70 years old. Yeah, I've got a Mickey Mouse shirt on. You know. Am I bothered? Am I fuck? I am not bothered at all. Not at all. I'm happy. I'm not the body. I was thinking the other day, you know, thinking about going on another diet. I thought, what the hell for? You know, I'm 70 years old. I'm attracting everybody up here by being a big-bodied idiot knocking about, you know. So what do I want to attract the girls? Come on, girls. Look at this body. I got a Mickey Mouse shirt on, you know, a 3-year-old shirt on, 70-year-old, but I'm happy. You know, it doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference what I wear, what I do, what I say. And as long as I've got Krishna in my heart, and I've got Krishna in my heart, and that's because of this guy here. You know, this guy's giving me Krishna in my heart, and he's staying there for good now. You know, hopefully. No, he's staying there for good.
Yeah, of course,
you know,
he will.
Red nose, Mickey Mouse shirt, the lot. I've got it.
Yeah. And I got good news for you, Nasu, for both of us. I found a surefire cure for the big belly. So I'll send you the video. This is working for thousands now on YouTube. Those who want to look good, is you just fast all day and you have one huge meal. See, because the idea is people are used to, the body is built for feasting and fasting. See, so we got to get back into this. And this guy eats 5,000 calories in one meal, and shows it like big thing, and the guy's thin and, you know, looking good. And so that's the secret, is you just fast all day and have one huge meal. And it's proven now. It's proven to work.
I know someone that does that. I might put out of touch with them, but he did that. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, it's going like wildfire. And because I also like to feast, man, but you have to fast. If you don't fast and you feast, then you get fat. But if you feast at the appropriate time, you know, there's that one big, huge meal, and then fast all day. So anyway, that's the program I'm going on. So we can have both of them, both worlds.
I'll keep my belly. I like to eat. Whenever I choose. Whenever I choose. My breakfast in India is a Coke and a naan. That's breakfast.
One of my students once said, vanity is the last to go. Not with her.
No.
with Dasu and I. The vanity is the last to go.
I'm really, really interested in attracting Krishna. I don't care about the other stuff right now. The older you get, it's all about just cover it up.
Yeah.
Just cover it up as much as you can cover up. That's good.
Yeah. But, you know, in one sense, you know, Krishna or Lord Chaitanya was so attractive. Lord Nityananda too, they were so beautiful, and that attracted a lot of people.
They didn't have old bodies.
That's true.
Old material bodies.
Well, Advaita did. He was 125 years old. Matter of fact, he got the boon. Him and Srivas got the boon that their body wouldn't be ravaged by old age. You know, they got a special boon, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it said that. You know, him and Srivas.
Yeah, give me a boon.
Okay, that's your boon.
That's your boon. He's giving it.
No, I'm not giving it. I can't give
Came from her mouth. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah.
Just be careful what you desire, because he does give you what you choose.
So there's another argument here. Another argument is, these are good. Bring up all the arguments. And, you know, somebody like Karuna, maybe he can cut these things where we answer these arguments, because that's how you do it. Another argument is Srila Gaurahari Das and his group just want to enjoy Krishna. They don't want to serve Krishna. Absolutely. And you know what? Now, they just got it asked backwards. We're enjoying Krishna by serving Krishna, and that's what we're here to teach. See? Because they're speculating, because they don't know what it's like. As you know, they're not an example of an experienced devotee who can taste the enjoyment of serving Krishna. I mean, I'm enjoying Krishna here. That's why it looks, I'm so happy or sad, even that's enjoying Krishna too. It's all, but it's serving Krishna. Okay, serving Krishna on the effective stage of bhakti is what we're here to help the devotees do. You have puts a big smile on your face, or you go into divine sadness, and that's also, so that's even more ecstatic usually. Yeah, so that's even more ecstatic. And so we're here to teach that, because this is the speculation. See, they're not experienced devotees. They think you got to have a big sourpuss, because we know enjoyment in the world gives you misery ultimately, and enjoyment of the world is bad in that sense, because we read Prabhupada's books. But they don't know the enjoyment of serving Krishna, which makes you look happier than those persons that are serving the Maya. It makes you like have more of a rave party than those persons in Maya. You notice we have a big party in the morning. We even, because people are complaining about it. Why are you partying in the morning? You're supposed to party at night with all these people in the mode of ignorance. Well, we do that too sometimes, but still, but we party all the time, because that makes devotees happy. To serve Krishna, and that's the happiness. What are we doing? Oh, see, okay, let's take it. It says, see, they don't want to serve. Well, don't want to serve. Here, is this not service Krishna? Chanting Krishna's name and having that happiness coming? Isn't that the whole point? If I'm not chanting Krishna's name, pastimes, and all this, and then I got a big sourpuss on my face, you think that's really serving Krishna? Come on, man. We're like little enjoyers in that way. So you either serve Maya and get the happiness and distress of the material illusion that is temporary, or you serve Krishna and get the transcendental ecstatic reciprocation of serving Krishna. But most devotees are not at that place. That's why they come up with those arguments. Isn't that inconclusive? Isn't this more conclusive? We're here to show what is conclusive knowledge by being an actual demonstration of serving Krishna and having a big ecstasy, rapture about it. You know, isn't that what devotees we read about? They're having a big party chanting Krishna's name. Weren't they happy? Weren't they ecstatic? So what are we doing any different than them 500 years ago? We're doing the same thing, but you're not, because you're not experienced devotees. You want to learn to become an experienced devotee and taste this nectar, and to learn conclusive truth, you got to come here. Otherwise, you'll just be around people, gurus teaching that. Oh, you see, don't go to Gaurahari, man, because he's enjoying Krishna. No, I'm enjoying serving Krishna. That's the perfection of bhakti yoga. And you're making it a fault. You're saying a good quality is a fault. You're an illusion, man. Who's following you is crazy. You're insane still. Why are you doing that?
It's not that. Don't go to Gaurahari, because you'll learn the truth of him, and you'll find out I'm not giving you the truth, and you won't want me anymore.
Devotional service is devotional service, and of the 9 processes, why do we start with the first one, which is hearing, and then chanting, and then remembering, and surrendering? I do that every moment here. You know, I'm either hearing, or I'm chanting, or remembering, serving, so actually I'm doing more devotional service for Krishna here than I would in an institution, in the institutionalized religion of, which is not for this age, it's Harinam Sankirtan, Lord Chaitanya, distribute the holy name, but, that's for this age, but a lot of us are caught up in the last age because of the overflow. I don't know, but
in the Ice Age.
In the
The Ice Age.
Yeah, we're here doing devotional service. I feel I don't feel it's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's just different.
Yeah, it's juicier. Yeah, this the whole thing is this. There's life in this. Vaidhi is not enough. That level of mode of goodness and all that. It's not. It's still the modes. See, when they get transcendental goodness, that's when they really become real life. That's the real life Jesus talking about. I have life. I can give it to you abundantly. That life is the ability to taste this nectar. See, this is real life, and it just naturally make you happy. I mean, that's what if you read in the scriptures, see the devotees are all very happy serving Krishna. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be great. And then everything from playing, it becomes play. What did Jesus teach? You must become like a little child to enter the kingdom. You have to be like wear Mickey Mouse shirts. I just probably inspired. I got this black shirt that has this little funny guy on the front of with a Muppet. I wear that. I don't, what the heck, man? Doesn't matter. It must be, and that's it. You have to become like a little child. Little child are happy in the world, and see, they're exploring the world. They look really happy. Well, that's this world. You got to become very happy in the world of devotional service, and you become like a little child. That means you got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
It's almost like I can't wait to get out there. I want to go out there because I don't know who Krishna's going to put in front of me.
Yeah. And
it's always this, not always, but so many times it's this most incredible experience and exchange. Someone will just come and you can give a few words and all of a sudden they're grabbing you, hugging you and saying, oh my God. They're blown away just with a few words of power. Sometimes it's sometimes it's a word of encouragement for them or a smile. We have people you walk through and nobody's smiling, but now it's like as soon as we go even near anyone, hey, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, they're all and it's making them smile. So it's so nice being an instrument. For Krishna instead of for yourself.
Yeah, people are, they're what other association? Who else is in like a place like Goa? Who else is hearing and chanting on the level that we're doing this of enjoying Krishna, we're enjoying serving Krishna. Hey man, think about this. Oh, Vaidhis out there having those arguments. Didn't this make more sense? Isn't this more conclusive? Relishing Krishna by serving him where it puts a smile on your face or divine sadness. You could see we're relishing and crying in sadness of separation, but does that look like a bad thing? Look, we become more intelligent, more realization, to me, I was so ecstatic. But who understands these things is you can only learn that from devotees who relish, who are actually on this platform. Nobody else can teach you it. That's why they're just teaching Vaidhi. That's the best they can do out there. They don't have the power to teach this, but we do. Yeah. So those who are inspired will come here. If you really want this kind of Krishna, which you're reading about and studying and worshiping, wouldn't you like to worship Krishna like they did in Vrindavan? Well, you have to go to a place where they're doing that, and that's here. Where they're doing, you see them cry and you see the devotee cry. You see the book and you see the reality. What's the fault in that? Because when you see the living devotee in it, now it makes an impression. Otherwise, it's just reading the thing without the emotion, without the feeling. Here, you may have to go through purification. That might make you feel like, critically. But still, you're getting something, man. You're coming to alive. We're defibrillating you. Get that dead body going, man, pumping on. This is pumping your, the body's going, and then maybe you'll eventually go, oh, it's real life. Being born. Got to just put you to the fire, man. Fire you up, man.
So, would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and feel better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? Yeah, you know?
Yeah, swimming in a dish.
In a dish, yeah. So this is it. Because this is actual Krishna consciousness. And how do I know that? Because I'm happy all the time. I'm happy, you know. I've got snot pouring down my nose, I've got tears coming out my eyes, and my feet keep going like this. You can't see.
Go ahead, do that again.
You know, it's like I'm a stupid little boy. Well, I am. I'm a stupid little girl, actually. I'm enjoying myself. I'm really enjoying myself.
It's a lot for early in the morning like this.
Yeah.
Staying up. Look at it. River Yamuna is still up.
Yeah,
oh
River Yamuna is still up. Yeah. Hello, River. It's nice to see you. To see you. It's very nice.
Probably. I bet he's right.
There you go.
But you got the juice yesterday, so you're.
This morning when we were chanting japa, this thing kept going through my head, like, you know how when you go out to start your car and you turn the key and it just won't kick over. It just won't kick over. So, you know, you have to do this and this, whatever. So this morning during japa, I was feeling like my life in Vaidhi Bhakta was, you know, just. And then I visualized Srila Gaurahari as the jumper cables, because as soon as he put that jolt in there, boom! I mean, my inside, I mean, it's like, I can't stop. I mean, it's like inside my engine's going. It's like, wait a second, you're in this old body. You're in this old body. You can't do that. And it's like, oh yes, I can. but and I drink decaf. So because if I drank caffeine, I can't imagine. I would just go right out of this body. But I do have a Coke in the morning.
It does, huh?
But it's just a small bottle.
You have a what?
I do have a Coke when we go out.
Yeah.
A Coca-Cola.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's a small bottle.
It's only so that's not right. But now it's like the fire's here if you can take the heat. The heat is tough to take. It's like, get the shower, get out of here. I gotta go for a run. I gotta get out of here. It's so hot. But somehow or other, Krishna is allowing me to stay for more.
Yeah. It's your desire. You want Krishna. That's it. You know, otherwise, you know, the other things will pull you. And as I said, you may have to go back and take care of some stuff, but that's no problem. You know, the more association you get here, the more it gets like, oh, and you go back, you look at it, well, what is this? And then you just like really like, you know. Ranga Miki Leka.
Ranga Miki Leka. Who's that?
Jason. Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Yeah, exactly. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, Lord Chaitanya, when he went to the Tattavadis, they were preaching like the Vaidis preach now, especially like ISKCON. They preached, Lord Chaitanya inquired, said, well, what is the highest goal and the means to attain it? And they said, well, Varnashram Dharma. And to follow your proper position in the Varna and ashram like this. And that is how you get the 5 types of liberation, you know. And then the Lord said, that's you're actually cheating me. He said this. You're cheating me. You're not actually telling me the actual goal or the means to attain it. So I just great pleasure just telling you what he says. And everybody's preaching that. Prabhupada even preached it as a beginning, but in his books it doesn't. In his books say what I'm telling you right here. I'm just telling you what's in his friggin' books. his wonderful books. You know? Lord, I'm telling you, right there in his books, Lord Chaitanya is preaching. He said, actually, and you look in Prabhupada's purport, he says, actually, Vaidhi Bhakti is a contaminant for spontaneous devotional service. But he preached it. Why? Because, you got to preach a foundation. Nobody knew about Krishna. They got to wash their clothes. The gopis themselves were teaching this example. They wanted to marry Krishna, so they had to do the austerities and learn that Krishna had to come to them to give them the result of that. But Krishna comes to them now, and he came directly because he was there. But he comes now through the bona fide guru who's coming. We're coming. All those persons been eating in Vaidhi Bhakti, unspiced khichdi. Doing this thing, and they do want Krishna. They really desiring. We're here to give you that result. And we're taking the clothes away. Didn't they? First, the clothes and all that stuff in the way, which is causing you to eat the unspiced khichdi and go and chant without the ecstasy. So that's why the fire is here, man. I'm just telling you, pride ain't it. The pride of a Prabhupada disciple ain't it. I'm taking your clothes away. You can kick and scream all you want. They did also. Why are you doing this, Krishna? Because I want you to have intimacy. So I'm taking all the clothing of these gurus and sannyasis with the sticks. That's my job. It's been predicted that I would come to do that. Lord Chaitanya teaches real religious principles. That's what I'm teaching here. Through a low-class, fourth-class Sudra. Hey, man, can you tell? That is Gaurahari Das to a T. You won't find anybody more low-class, fourth-class than this guy. But he's teaching real religious principles. You see, I got to fit that verse. That's why I got to play my part. If I don't fit that verse, you ain't going to get the right thing. And why? To defeat the pride. This is a verse in Caitanya Leela, Caitanya-caritāmṛta. To defeat the pride of these big sticks and big Prabhupada disciples and Brahmins who think that that is all real pure bhakti. Well, I'm here to tell you it ain't, and prove it. Because pure bhakti is what they're getting. They're getting progressive devotional service, and you're not. Proof is in the pudding, man. You're where you're at, thinking like this. Oh, Gaurahari ain't serving Krishna because he's enjoying. Look, he's so, what they're saying, they're envious, basically. Oh, look at him. He looks so happy. He's enjoying serving Krishna. Thank you very much. You're right, I am. You want that too? Yeah, I would be envious too if I was eating unspiced khichdi. I like salt and pepper and all these wonderful spices and hing and maybe even a little garlic in there. Man, I can do it. Krishna he keeps coming anyway, even though I eat garlic. I hate onions, so that one thing I do follow. I hate onions with a passion. My father smashed a meatball sandwich with onions in it because I couldn't get it down. I remember that. That's good. That's why I don't eat onions. He smashed it in my face. Conditioning, probably. I don't know. Yeah. So, what was my point?
Service you're enjoying.
Oh, yeah, relishing devotional service, man. And that's what it's about. Yeah. So it's
Chant and be happy.
What is that about, man?
Happy? What's happy? Happy.
Enjoyment.
You're happy when you express yourself and you wear Mickey Mouse shirt. And you wear Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, the problem is people don't know this kind of enjoyment. This is enjoyment, but we're enjoying through the mantra, through hearing, chanting, remembering. See, so we're at that stage, and only through those devotees who can chant with great devotional ecstasy can pass this on to others. That's a verse in Caitanya-caritāmṛta. It's not by austerities, not by mantra chanting, it's not by renunciation, it's through those devotees who chant the holy names with great devotional ecstasy. That means the happy ones. And they're very rare right now. But these guys are becoming happy. See? So this is the place to come, huh? Or where else do you see that? Where devotees are really becoming ecstatic and crying? Huh?
So funny, I've never cried so much and I've never been so happy.
Wow.
And it's not material crying.
Yeah.
I know the difference.
See, this is all, everything we say and do is conclusive. I can point out verses. Prabhupada's Nectar of Devotion says in chapter 4, techniques of hearing, unless you come to the point of tears, crying for Krishna, you're not even yet cultivating Krishna consciousness. She's cultivating now because tears are there, because the happiness is there. Now her austerities are effective, because these are symptoms of devotion awakening. That's why she's hooked now. She can never give it up, man. We bagged this gal, man. She's like a good hunter. They grab their prey and stick them in the bag of devotion, man. You get hooked on devotion. Yeah. Where else is there to go, huh? Can't go back, and you don't want to go. This is the great thing, because you don't want to even see the Vaidhi Bhaktas. They all probably want to go back because you got to have some enjoyment, but you can't go back. It's like, it's conflict. Here is no conflict. Let me just go deeper into this. You know, that's so much better than that stuff.
It's always there to go back.
Yeah.
But why do you want to live back?
Yeah.
Why not take the path of
forward? Yeah.
Forward, move forward to the unknown, to the wow, because you know what's back there, and you know where it ends.
Yeah. So that's why I say this is, you want progression in Krishna consciousness, this is the place to do it. This stuff is so rare. 1 out of millions of devotees could be there, maybe billions. I don't see any symptoms of this kind of bhakti, this kind of progression. It's not in the Narayan Maharaj. That's why I was telling the devotee, I just was honest with her, and she said, oh, that's so offensive to consider my guru not potent enough to do what you're doing. I'm saying, well, I was there for 1.5 years. I didn't see it, but I'm in my group, it's happening. I'm just telling you the truth, my truthful experience. What offense is that, to tell you what I've realized and what I've seen, and just to show you where the juice is, you know?
If you're progressive, you're always searching, and then when you find it, you stay there, but then if something more comes, you grab that, you grab that, you grab that. Uh-huh. So if there is something better, we're progressive. We're climbing. So if someone presents something better, show us.
T-shirt with the no fear, man.
Jason, I'll get to your question there in a second.
No fear. But they have. This lot of fear. Yeah. Fear of doing something different. Mm-hmm. But if you actually do something different, and then you go through the fear, go straight through it, bang, crash, and skirt through it, it's gone. Mm-hmm. Look at me, for instance. I'm sat here and I've got no fear. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to get a t-shirt that says, no fear, man. And there isn't any fear there. Because there ain't no fear. I'm not bothered about what you say about me. I'm not bothered what you look at me and think about me and whatever. Because I'm not this body. Yeah. And I've realised it, you know, an old hat thing, but I've realised that I am not this bloody body.
Okay, don't yell.
Sorry, I'm yelling. Yeah. Yelling at you now.
Oh my God, is that almost 9 o'clock?
No.
Oh, 8 o'clock, okay.
No, but I'm not this body anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's get to there. Yeah, and you'll have to kind of create that shirt, because everybody's in fear. They don't even have a shirt like that. Everybody's in fear. Why make a shirt? Okay, Jason says, hold this. Jason says, what do you say about following the parampara, honoring the disciplic line? See, I want more questions. Thank you, Jason. About time. Give me questions. Give us questions here, and we'll give you real answers. You give us perfect questions like that, we'll give you perfect answers, because it's not it's the disciplic succession. Come in here and we'll prove it. I'll prove it by answering this question correctly in a way that none of these people can, okay? What do you say about the following the parampara? Honoring the disciplic succession. It is said that we can only know Krishna by serving his devotees and by serving by serving as pure devotees like Guru, who is in the direct disciplic succession of Mahaprabhu and Sri Krishna himself. Yes, and now you got to understand what is a real disciplic succession is in the book. It's not what people are telling you. Well, he's a disciple of Prabhupada. Maybe telling, I don't know. This person's a disciple of Prabhupada. Therefore, he's in a disciplic succession. I say no, inconclusive. Or this person is saying he is a successor of Prabhupada. See, but doesn't show the symptoms of being a successor. Okay, I say inconclusive. Now I'll tell you, according to the book, what is a real disciplic succession. It's shown in the experience of a Vaishnava. See, in our book is recorded here, in the book Bhagavad, is recorded of the experience of Madhavinda Puri. Okay, Madhavinda Puri was, this bhakti came to him, it didn't come from anybody, it wasn't in his disciplic line or anything. It came because he brought it in from this world, and when he chanted Hare Krishna, ecstatic love awoke in him very easily. Okay, so it woke in him, and then when this ecstatic love awoke in him, Krishna came right to him and said, now I'm going to deliver people in this world because of your ecstatic love. Okay? And so in the example is, then Krishna had a method that he was going to do it, is you resurrect that deity that's been in the jungle, and you engage people in the service, because only you can engage them in the service, because you're my real disciplic representative. You have ecstatic love, therefore you and only you can engage people in my service. I will only accept people into my service through you. Okay? That's how it works. That's a real disciplic line. Now proven in the, you still don't get it clear enough yet from the book Bhagavad? Preaching like that from the example? Okay, now Madhavinda Puri is engaging people. He gets a lot of disciples. But then he has two examples in the Caitanya-caritāmṛta. One is Ishvara Puri, who served as guru without guile. Sincerely, he really wanted Krishna like this. And he got Krishna by sincere service to his guru. See? He became a link in the disciplic line. See? And then he gave that bhakti. Well, you can say the Lord had it, but he's showing what is a real parampara. So the Lord Chaitanya went to him and got this bhakti. Now, Madhavinda Puri had another disciple that's an example of many. They're not purified yet. He had an example called Ramachandra Puri. Was he a link in the disciplic line simply because he got initiation from him? He was a sannyas just like Madhavinda Puri. Both were sannyasis. Probably both had followers. Okay? So he wasn't a link because why? He wasn't purified. He didn't have ecstatic love. He had in his heart, he wanted liberation. He wanted to be liberated. And he was offensive to his guru. He wanted to instruct his guru. And that's everybody that changes Prabhupada's books and their gurus. Anybody changing Prabhupada's books and not giving the right conclusion means they think they're more intelligent than their guru. See? So are they links in the discipline? So you got to go into the line within the line to find where Krishna is working in the real disciplic line. Okay? And there'll be symptoms. The symptoms of this is this ecstatic love. See? Prabhupada had it and revealed it a little bit, but more in his books. See? Madhavinda Puri had it and passed it on to Ishvara Puri and some other disciples. Ramachandra Puri did not have it, and he was not a link in the real disciplic line. He was a false follower. The real followers are the followers of the path of prema. See? They're the real links. They got the real mercy of Lord Chaitanya and the disciplic line. They have real ecstatic love and real conclusive understanding from that ecstatic love.
That's the link in the line. That's the real parampara. And that's where you'll get Krishna when Krishna is being given, which is now. Otherwise not. You'll go to all these false followers still. They're going to eventually become real followers, but right now they're not, and there's not deliverance there. It's like going to Ramachandra Puri, try to get ecstatic love, but they don't have it. But if ecstatic love is here, and it's being distributed, and being taught, and told you're going to get it, and you don't go there, well, you'll follow those other false followers. See, at first, chapter 12. See, another example of the real line. So the real line of the parampara are those who have ecstatic, loving devotion and have conclusive truth. You get in that association like this. See? Why? Because it's given out. Krishna appeared to one of my disciples. After only a few days, she got the darshan of Krishna. How many people have gotten the darshan of Krishna? And for 40 years. Did you ever get the darshan of Krishna? Well, I had a disciple who did after 3 days and didn't know anything about Krishna. And Krishna told her and said, it's because of your guru that you're getting this. And I see this over and over again. Did you get the darshan of Radha and Krishna?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Because it's Krishna's blessing, and Prabhupada appeared also. This has my approval. You're doing exactly what I want you to do, more of that. And Krishna appeared at the same time to a disciple and said, it's because of your guru you're getting this. So this kind of awakening is happening now. This is the parampara's blessing for ecstatic devotion is being given, not just Vaidhi Bhakti. That's already done. You want to be progressive, you really want Krishna, that means you got to have an awakening of your relationship with Krishna like him, and be in the process of it like here with lots of tears. You see, this is the real line from the effective stage. Already up, he was already happened in 8 months. She's going to have something really big soon. Look at River, look at everybody here. Progressive, quick. This is the real parampara. I haven't seen symptoms of anything like this anywhere. All just a bunch of boasts. Yeah, we're successors and all that. But where's your fruit, man? Where are the people awakening if you're such a Raganuga Bhakta and purebhakti.com? Where is the fruit? Well, those persons got to come here, all of them. ISKCON, Gaudiya Smriti, Gaudiya Math, because the real deal is here. We're proving it. Proof is in the pudding. We're not just blind boasting. We're not just bullshitting people. I don't care how many curse words or cuss words I use. The fruit is here. Where do you see that? Otherwise, if you're looking, he said, fuck this. And you're looking at that and not at this, you're a fault finder. Go into the Ramachandra Puri line. He was a big fault finder. Go over there. That's where you belong. I'm pushing those. I'm like that Muslim soldiers who said, if you don't really believe in Jesus Christ, if you won't renounce Jesus Christ, we're going to kill you. So whoever will renounce can leave. And half the group left. That's where I'm at. And then they put down their guns and worship. He said, we want to worship not with hypocrites, with real disciples of Jesus. Okay? That's why I say, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. If you're looking at that and not this, you don't qualify to be here. Get the fuck out of here. I want to worship with people who really want Krishna, and when they know it, they say, I'm looking at that. Forget the curse word. Who cares about a fucking word? I want that bhakti that Dasud has, that Johan has. Now that's a real disciple. Otherwise, you're a fucking hypocrite, man. Go with the hypocrites and those who are fault finders out there, plenty out there, right? What, this is too tough, too much truth? Well, you ain't fucking qualified to have your relationship with Krishna awakened. This is for people who really want Krishna. You come here, you really want Krishna, get through the fuck word, man. Otherwise, you'll be looking at that and not this. Rangaleka. Manjari, you won't see that at all because you're looking at the fault finder stuff. Go out and be a superficial devotee amongst a bunch of superficial idiots and fault finders and hypocrites and liars and cheaters all in the name of humbleness. So-called humbleness. This is humility to tell you the fucking truth, man. Hey, man, I'm a Sudra. I was predicted to come here to tell the real religious principles. So how does a Sudra act? Sudras curse, cuss, and fuck this and everything like that. I have to play my part. But look at the other part, man. You won't hear conclusive truth like this anywhere. Huh? Have you heard anything like... I'm also marveling. I'm thinking, wow, man, this is good stuff, man. Right through the mouth of a Sudra, as predicted in Caitanya-caritāmṛta. Just telling you the truth, man. Oh, he's in false ego. No, you're just projecting your bullshit on me, man. I'm just telling you, like Jesus said, hey, man, the scriptures predicted me. Well, the Vaishnava scriptures predicted me. I'm just telling you what he did. They also think, he's in false ego. I'm just telling you the truth. It's the truth, man. You're seeing a living example of the scripture, man. Lord Chaitanya is going to preach real religious principle through a low-class, fourth-class person. Instead of you worshiping all these low-class, fourth-class persons dressed as authorities. That's what you're doing, man. We just turn it around and act according to the scripture. The book predicted this. Predicted you're all going to get enlightened, you gurus and sannyasis and big sticks, through a low-class, fourth-class, coming, cussing all kinds of words, and maybe having a beer once in a while.
Jason,
You wrote a lot there.
what I had to do is give up my misunderstanding of what a pure devotee is. Because a pure devotee isn't just someone that can chant 16 rounds and follow 4 regulative principles. That's not what a pure devotee is. That's not. A pure devotee can give you Krishna, awaken Krishna in your heart. So that's your search for your pure devotee. Doesn't matter what they put in any of their parts or what they do out here, what they say, how they dress, where they go. These things just don't matter because it's material. It's a material thing. It's a material world. It's the spirit, so give up the misunderstanding of what pure devotee is.
So what book verse confirms your conclusion?
Oh, Krishna, am I inconclusive?
I'll do it. Because see Majjhimarikaris, they have faith, great faith and everything, but they can't back up what they say like their guru. And so I will do that for her. It's very simple. I repeat it all the time. But you see, it takes a while to get it.
Sometimes we need to hear it 20 times before.
At least 50 times. I already repeated it. I already repeated it to at least 40 times already. So Lord Chaitanya says I just repeated it yesterday, actually. But you got to play your part. Majjhimarikaris, they have great faith and the experience of the bhakti, but they just cannot back it up by the scripture. And it's simple. Lord Chaitanya said, who is your father to a father of a son? Who is your father? Your son is your father, or you're the father of your son? And they said, and the father says, no, my son is my spiritual father because your mercy was upon him first. And we received devotion to Krishna through him. See? And the Lord Chaitanya confirmed it, said, yes, it is correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna are certainly the spiritual master. There's no other consideration. Doesn't matter how many fuck words I say, how many say cunt, pussy, all this prick, dick, idiot, asshole, whatever I say, it doesn't matter. The conclusive understanding, and I say this to make my points, the conclusive understanding is I'm a spiritual master if I awaken devotion to Krishna and others, and I've done that. So it doesn't matter how many times I say fuck you or get the fuck out of here. It's, hey man, how much devotion to Krishna is awakened in my disciples? And there is. So in spite of whatever I say, Whatever the book is saying, this Gaurahari Das, this fool coming and cursing and cussing and all that, is a bona fide spiritual master. It doesn't matter if he follows the rules or doesn't or anything. Otherwise, you're an external devotee. What kind of guru are you? You're just external. You don't understand the internal truth that I'm preaching. I have to use all this stuff I do to preach my points. That's why a Sudra has to do this. If I don't say a few fuck yous, how are you going to understand the real truth? You got to see, in spite of my saying fuck you, that people are getting devotion to Krishna. See, now you know, oh, this guy is bona fide because it's working. See, now you're understanding the internal principles and not being bewildered by etiquette. Etiquette is like, it's like the etiquette Daksha. See, the real heart of the Bhagavatam is beyond etiquette. This, I'll teach you what etiquette is, and etiquette can't deliver you. It's only a band-aid for stupid, less intelligent persons, which most Vaidhi Bhaktas naturally are, until you come here and learn real stuff, okay? Just the truth, see? So a Vaidhi Bhakta example was Daksha, great demigod Vaidhi Bhakta, man. Prajapati, all that stuff. Had effulgence and austerities, lived in a cave probably, I don't know. You know, people are impressed with this stuff. I ain't impressed with it. See, Shiva wasn't impressed. He didn't even stand up for Daksha. All the demigods were, and Daksha himself, Shiva didn't follow the etiquette. He acts like a Sudra. He looks like a Sudra. See, the Lord preaches real religious principles through a low-class, fourth-class Sudra like Shiva. Yeah, guy smoking pot sometimes with his followers and all kinds of, goes to crematoriums, takes a nap there, you know, never takes a bath. Oh, Daksha, oh, the guy doesn't follow etiquette. He laughs and cries like a madman. Who else is laughing? This guy also laughs and cries like a madman. You ever seen him laugh and cry? He's mad. Bananas.
Completely.
I have videos. I have it on video. The guy, he looks like Lord Shiva himself. Daksha had a good case against Shiva. So the demigods thought, he had millions of followers like these guys, thousands of followers, just like Daksha, man. See? And this Shiva who curses and cusses and wears skulls around his neck and everything, but what does he have? Real conclusive truth and real conclusive knowledge. But the demigods say, what agreed with Daksha, oh, he doesn't follow etiquettes. Well, he doesn't have to. He has real devotion. He's beyond the Vedas. The Vedas are searching after Krishna. They didn't find him. You got to find Shiva first and he'll teach you. Or you got to find a person on the same level as Shiva. That's a pure devotee, empowered by Krishna like he was at Prabhupada and Bhakti-siddhanta. And accept whatever progressive teaching they're teaching. Prabhupada's progression was, hey man, get out of the fucking world and do some Vaidhi Bhakti and learn about Krishna, take some pilgrimages and all of that. That was progressive at that 50 years ago. Now progression is you listen to a Shiva type who, in spite of their cussing and cursing, will teach you the essence of real truth. And they'll get you to force you to look at the real truth. Get you through that external vision stuff. Like the Bhagavatam's trying to do. You need a living example of a Shiva, right? You need a person who looks like that. With the funny eyes, man. You need an example to learn that, and a living example, and then hear real conclusive truth. Daksha is in that etiquette ain't gonna save you, man. Didn't save the demigods. They were still offensive towards pure devotees, just like Vaidhi Bhaktas whose lips curl because I preach the truth, the real truth. And they're, oh, he's cussing. He can't, my lips are curling by hearing from him. See? They were doing that with Shiva. Daksha was, all you guys you're following the path of Daksha still. You want out of that path? You want the same result of him? See? You're going to be purified, man, by your being against pure devotees. And that's why I pick fights here, man. I'm causing you Vaidhi Bhaktas to offend me. I don't get offended. Actually, he didn't either. Yeah, I'm picking a fight. Krishna picked a fight with Kali. He went and jumped right in the lake. I jumped right in the lake and show you guys are idiots. Show you guys what you really are and show the world what you really are. You come and you start criticizing like they criticize Jesus and his followers. And then the truth is always proven by God to be true and conquers the illusion for the welfare of the world. See? The demigods who were offensive towards the pure devotee didn't understand pure devotional service, which is natural because they're only a Brahmin or a sannyasi or some other thing like that. They are against the real devotees. Just like people, I'm picking fights, and everybody against my preaching. You're not a devotee yet. You don't understand the beauty of what I'm seeing. You can't see the dance that's going on here right now, this moment. You're blind, and that just by your attitude shows it. And sometime in the future, you will understand it, and your followers will, and be saved. Okay? Daksha was like that, and him and his followers were, they were beat up, man, teeth knocked out for sneering at the Yugos, lips curling and all that. They got a big bloody lip, That's what the Maya does, punishes us, right? Unless you accept the shelter of a pure devotee like these guys, that is empowered by the real Parampara and Krishna, you're still in this Maya. You're still in illusion. Even mode of goodness, you can go against pure devotees. They don't. That's why they're getting liberated and are liberated. The devotees of Krishna, that's those who have deep ecstatic devotion, are eternal. Krishna is eternal. This is Lord Chaitanya preaching. Just from the book. Straight up. Pure, not diluted with this, make a, big weak drink. No, straight up, man, whiskey, Krishna conscious whiskey, man. When you drink that, man, makes you, wow. That's the truth, man. See, Krishna says, Krishna is eternal. The devotees like that worship in deep ecstatic love, eternal, just for sure. They stand up for Bhakti. That's Uttamadhikari, man. Okay? And the devotees of my devotees are considered eternal. These guys are considered eternal. He's already, because he's got his relationship. That's the identical thing. She's just by having faith in the devotee. She's moving right along, man. See? River Yamuna also getting into this bhakti, man. Faith in the devotee. It's eternal stuff, man. See, you have faith, and that's not, sometimes some of my disciples, they got some ability to pick it up. They become a little this tweaked, this putana crapola is in them. That's got to be purified out, man. You got to be straight shooter, man. Not doing what they do, some of them, like out there doing their own thing. What is this? What are you out of sadhu sangha for? What are you told? I'm going to make it so clear that it becomes clear to them. They are idiots and fools for sacrificing this. You got to see that, man. They don't see it. And I'm telling you, those who are going, I check this stuff. I see who's going there, and you're a big fool for going and supporting that. You support it by going there and giving a like for that dog shit, man, being preached in my name. How dare you guys? I don't care who you are. You go over there and put a like on that preaching. You are slighting Krishna, man. You are a fucking prostitute. Better hear it now than get entangled in that. Or just go over there and drink that. I don't want people 2 feet in boats. Either you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be free of anything. Just be committed and what do you call chaste here. And not flopping I'll go over and listen to Lalita, even though I say, hey man, that's dog shit. Well, I don't know. I kind of like that dog shit. And then I come over here. And then you'll become like that. That's the way she was and him. They're just going, they're ready to jump ship. That ain't chaste to Guru and Krishna. You get the false Sita, man. That's what Ravana did. Yeah, let me steal this bhakti. See, steal a little bit and then go out and take it to my kingdom. See, they got their kingdom over there. You want to go to that kingdom? Well, go over there. See, who is it? Dushana or somebody over there said, hey man, I'm going to change sides. I'm going to go over and serve Ram. Well, the guys, even the monkey said, I don't know if we trust him, and give him a chance. He came over. He didn't go play both sides, Ravana and that. What, you guys want to be like that? then you go play ball. I don't care about it. Hey man, I'm here to give Krishna in truth straight.
Devotion.
Yeah, devotion to Krishna, man. Not this stuff here. You either change sides. When you want to go over there, go over there. You want to come over here and stay. Yeah, I don't want that. You messing up my sangha here of devotees. Your association is bad association. Go over there or come over here. That's why they're over there. I don't want that. I'm here to bring them in, purify them. Where, Putana was actually, she was purified, became a real, sincere devotee. But that has to be death to that stuff, to that hypocrisy. Didn't Krishna kill hypocrisy in the form of Kamsa, in the form of Putana, in the form of Kalya, poison? Well, that's what's going on here. How are you going to get Krishna straight? How will you think I'm going to let that in our sangha and pollute these people? They're coming here for the shelter of Krishna to believe in that. Oh, Gaurahari, but I'm taking that energy and using it in my kingdom to channel this and channel that. I say that's dog shit, man. That's donkey urine. That's name and fame. That's illusion. That's not straight. And you're going over there? Well, I'm just telling you how it is. If you believe me or you believe them, but you can't do both because you'll end up believing that. You'll get polluted from that.
Just a friendly reminder. We're almost 4 hours and they're going to shut us down.
Who is? Well, I don't see anything.
Oh, no?
Yeah,
I thought after 4 hours they just stopped.
No, they have to come up and do something.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and read that there.
This is Jason. What do you say about following the parampara, honoring the disciplic success?
Oh, yeah. So anyway, I said that. Let's see what else. Question. Haribo to BTW. What is BTW? What is it?
Haribo to
BTW. By the way. My full pronouns. Okay. Great. Okay. His books were heavily tampered. I know that much. Yeah, but luckily they've got copies, that of his original books, so that's good. His original books are the purest.
But they're still available.
Yeah, but still you need a devotee to interpret them. Otherwise, people say, yeah, we got Prabhupada's original books, but their presence is not giving it as it is. They can't. Unless you see the book even teach. I'm just telling you what's in the book. Chapter 1, 2nd verse. Only the pure in heart can understand the Srimad Bhagavatam. See? So are these Ritviks pure in heart? Nah. You can't. So they can understand something, but not much. See? So you got to find those who are pure in heart. Now, what does that mean? Well, you think people look deeply into this? What is pure in heart? Pure in heart means ecstatic love, loving ecstatic worship of Krishna. That's what purifies the heart. Not rules and regulations that get you a mode of goodness. You got to come to the point of Shuddha Bhakti, man. And you want to come to that point, you got to hear from a Shuddha Bhakta and follow the Bhagavatam by regular classes in Bhagavatam. And that means by the pure devotee, Shuddha Bhakta, by serving that devotee, all that's troublesome to the heart, all that speculation you took on from listening to Ritviks who don't worship like this, and also to those living gurus who also don't worship like this, unless they have loving ecstatic love, which is rare. You got to find the real example of the book Bhagavatam formula. Who knows Bhagavatam, and listen to them. So our Damodar told these speculator devotees, oh, you should seek out a self-realized soul. That's an ecstatic devotee like him. And learn Srimad Bhagavatam. See, living devotee, seek out, not just read it from that. No, the purports were out there. Vishwanath Chakravarti. No, Sridhar Maharaj had a commentary. He didn't say just go to the book Bhagavad like the Ritviks say. No, you find a living devotee. And there were a lot back then because Lord Chaitanya was here, but not now. And learn Srimad Bhagavatam. Learn the real conclusions. Because these Ritviks with the hard hearts and all the fault-finding stuff, they can't find it. They can't tell you. They don't know. Their heart's not purified. And you can't go to the living gurus who are teaching things like, well, bow down to me, give me all your money, let me ride around and give classes and everything, and you just give your worship here, but Prabhupada will deliver you. See, that conclusion ain't going to deliver you. That ain't right. That ain't conclusive. That ain't in Prabhupada's books. Sorry.
It's 8:30, it's okay.
That ain't in Prabhupada's books. That ain't going to deliver you. See, the living devotee will. See, that's in Prabhupada's books. I just quoted all these verses you can all check. They're bullshit you can't check. You can't find it anywhere. You're just believing it. You're hypnotized. You're just saying, well, I'm a blind believer, man. They say it must be true. You want to be like that? Go out there. You want to be like this and see what's really in Prabhupada's books? You got to come and listen here from years, if not lifetimes, of worship of Krishna and ecstatic love. You think you can get this kind of information out there? They're not even worshiping Krishna and ecstatic love in this life. Not even 1 year. I have people here that are more advanced than any of the biggest gurus out there. They crying tears that they don't cry. They're laughing like madmen like they don't even do. They're more of a guru. They have more of an understanding than the biggest gurus out there. I don't care how big they are. If they're not here, these guys are better because they're here. She's better because she's here crying more than they do. And if they're really crying, they will love this preaching, but they don't because they're bullshitters. Oh, is there too much truth? Too bad. Jason, Jason, I've got love for you in what you do, Prabhu. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's really, if you can love a real devotee, that we'll finish. Yeah. See, if you have love for the real devotee, remember? See, now that's conclusive. If the person's a real devotee, you're guaranteed to get Krishna's mercy if you have love for them. If you don't, like the person who left, I heard it with my own ears. Oh, actually, I don't have love for him. I don't love that. Why? If you loved it, you'd be here, right? No, I love Prabhupada, but I'm not going to go there. Oh, yeah, that's your fucking love. I don't want that, man. That's dog shit. You know? See? Those who sincerely love a devotee, Lord Chaitanya quoted a verse, we just read it. Those who say they're my direct devotees are really not my devotees. And here's the purport on that. Okay? You could say, yeah, I run Nitai, Nitai, Radhe, Radhe, and all this, you're a direct devotee, and all this, all I need is Nitai's mercy and all that. See, they're not my devotees. That's God, man. If God is merciful on you, you'll get a real guru, according to the book, and be delivered according to the book's teaching. Okay? Or they go to persons who have not realized Krishna and they're not real devotees yet. And you say, well, I love my guru, I love my guru. See, they don't really my devotees. But if you're a devotee of a person who's a real devotee like Ramananda Roy, see, Ramananda Roy had real devotion, spontaneous devotional service. You got to love a devotee on the path of spontaneous love. Really love them. See? And then, oh, those are my real devotees. See? Do you love your guru?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like she says, I'm starting to love you. See, it's developing a relationship. You got to get purified to love a real guru. Otherwise, you're saying, well, I love Prabhupada because, see, I love Prabhupada because. It's like, I love Krishna because he healed me. Or I love Jesus because he saved my son. See, it's because. You just have to love has to just awaken when you hear from Guru and bring tears to your eyes. That's love, spontaneous devotion. See, because they're delivering Krishna. See, that's what it is for me. I'm loving Krishna only because this stuff is coming from the mouth of Rupa Goswami or in his pen. See, he's my Gurudev. All of them are my guru. Anybody that loves Krishnadas Kaviraja's writings is loving Krishna, right? You see how it works? Therefore, the Lord sends a living guru to teach people that. You see how many people to love these devotees, that is proof they love Krishna. They need a living guru, so they come to the point and say, now I love Caitanya-caritāmṛta. See, that's my job, is to teach you how to love. See, and you love me, which is not, there's no me there per sense. I just love, at this point, when I love Krishna because I love these devotees. It's both, man. You cannot separate the devotee from Krishna now because they've realized Krishna. So when you see that with Guru, a living presence, man, you're making real progress, and for certainly you're going to get Krishna's mercy. You get it already just by that. Then you get the ability, you can read these scriptures with ecstasy, because it's the same thing. I just come here to awaken that in people. Awaken your ability to see this is no different than here. But you got to get it here first to get it there, usually. Now you see why the Lord said, those who are my direct devotees are not my real devotees. And it means also those who go to my persons who are not devotees are not really my devotees yet. But those who are the devotees of my real devotees are my real devotees. See? Because what's coming through here? What, Gaurahari Das? Who is Gaurahari? What am I thinking about all the time? You know, it's the Lord. The devotee realizes, I'm just this stick, you know, just a stick without any life. But hey, man, by meditating on Krishna in the effective stage, now the devotion starts flowing, and then you just start giving Krishna. What do you think you guys are doing out there? People are getting Krishna through you. That's all you're doing. You're just servants of Krishna. You're just walking temples. Does the temple have any life by itself? No. It's what? The spirit in there. That's why the temples are dead, man. I go into the temples in the Gaudiya Math. It's like death personified. Where's the life? Oh, the bell ringing, mode of goodness. That's no life to me. I go into temples. Where's the living, the presence of the life in the devotees? See, that's the devotee. And they're the living temples moving around, giving life to others, giving life to the temples, giving life to those persons running the temples, if they listen. We come around because we're giving life to the world by preaching on the level of ecstatic devotion. We're giving life to the Vaidhi Bhaktas, even though they're going back to Godhead by kicking and screaming. Yeah, we don't like, yeah, I hate, yeah. It's like little babies kicking and screaming. All the mother keeps, maintaining them, right? Eventually they realize, oh, my mother's trying to help me. That's our bhajan here. What, 4 hours? What are we doing? Talking in our hats. We're purifying Goa, purifying the world, purifying Vaidhi Bhaktas, purifying so many materialists, everybody, purifying our members here. Everybody. Who is doing it? We're just willing to serve Krishna and be happy about it. Well, it comes with the territory. He was willing to get out of bed this morning. See, that was his big austerity for him, is to get out of bed. He made a little help, otherwise all through the thing. But he's happy now. You're going to do it. And he's looking forward. He's saying, yeah, soon I did my work. He needs it, though, because he's developing. He needs his beauty sleep. And he looks more attractive in the daytime to get these people hugged. It takes a lot of energy to hug these people, man. The dogs, you gotta pet the dogs, And now he's feeding the cows right where we're doing Sankirtan, so they want them to stick there and give us more problems. All this sentiment, man. Oh, it's so nice to serve the cows. Let's feed them, and then they sit right there. Hey, we're doing Sankirtan. Move them. Go, move on, man. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I know. That's good. You're doing what I can't do. Jason says, whoops. Jason says, we have many. Sorry, you're just going to have to stick it out. You can get up and go if you want.
No, I wanted to read.
Yeah, okay. You read that.
We have many devotees here in London, all the way to Africa and the Caribbean, fired up and inspired, chanting the holy names in complete ecstasy, losing their minds and finding the Lord, Mahaprabhu. Do I touch it to see more?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, let me do it because okay. Oops, did I do it?
Still didn't come up.
It did.
Seymour didn't come up.
Oh, Seymour. Oh. There you go.
That was too far.
Oh, let me do this.
Okay. Village. Our mission, inspired by Sri Bhaktas and by meditation on the scriptures and pastimes, is the chant down beyond and spread Krishna consciousness in the East. When Krishna consciousness came to West Africa, was hopped over. It's beautiful seeing people inspired and not want to conform to the traditional Indian way of being within Krishna consciousness. There are many moods in Krishna. Krishna.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. In Krishna's abode. And I bliss out, relishing in the association of devotees. We call ourselves Krishnafari, inspired by the example of Holly
Cecily.
And I can't wait to connect and sing onto the Most High.
Okay.
Krishna's all attractive. Take it, give awe and reverence. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Give awe and reverence, the all attractive one, tapari. Yeah, awe and reverence. Okay, that's nice.
If I get a chance, look through my Facebook, Laugh Out Loud. You'll see where we're really abstract devotees too.
Oh yeah, great. Abstract. Yeah.
Gita, chapter 10.
10. Yeah. You have 30 minutes. Cow feeder. Yes. That's his fault. He's a cow feeder. No. No.
You'll feed anyone that's hungry.
Yes, I will, yeah. Unfeed it.
Yeah. He's a Mickey Mouse. Yeah. So let's definitely check out. I want to check out this Jason. Sounds great. I like it. Yeah, there are many moods of Krishna consciousness, and sometimes it's just it's just like I'm kind of like my mood is kind of a wake up call. It's just some people think there are many moods, but they don't see this mood or understand this mood and everything. And sometimes it needs a little shock treatments, shock people to understand certain things. And so anyway, that's my thing. Everybody's different. That's like my mood is different. His mood is, her mood's a little different. Everybody's mood's a little different. Vaidhi Bhakta's moods are different, more awe and reverence. I'm more irreverent. So anyway, I also have a hard time accepting myself too. I think everybody does. It's not easy. It takes time to accept who you are, right? Yeah. Okay, great. So we'll check your be with great happiness, Jason Beach. Or you give me a friend request too if you haven't. I don't know if you're a friend or not on there. Yeah. So sounds great. Okay, so we'll end it here now. And oops, I have. Yeah. Okay, good. So Jason Beach. All right. So I'll look up your page. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna.
I met Karuna Das about a year ago. Oh, great. Good. Yeah. All right. Great.